Hello and welcome to tonight's episode of Lucky 20, where we play Dungeons & Dragons in our gritty campaign, Goblins of the Glorion Archipelago. Tonight we have some announcements for you. We are going to be at the Games On Expo in Phoenix, August 5th through 7th. We will be running a one-shot called Lighthouse of Revenants. Been running a lot of one-shots, I had to think of it for a second. The Lighthouse of Revenants is a spooky lighthouse that the townsfolk have been complaining about for a little bit of time, and you're going to go out there and see what's going on and maybe get this old lighthouse that has a little bit of rust and a little bit of weathering on it back into proper form. So that's going to be fun, August 5th through 7th. Another thing that we have going on, at the start of August, on August 1st, our Patreon goes live. At the start of our Patreon, you can expect to see 2 one-page adventures, 6 monster stat blocks that are unique, as well as several spells and magic items. This is going to be going live on August 1st, and then we'll be releasing 2 one-page adventures on that format, or on the Patreon monthly, along with many more things. And our first 100 patrons are going to get a sticker of our logo sent to them, right in the mail. So I think that's pretty much everything that we have, guys. So,
Giveaway.
As well. Last thing, we are giving out a set of Goblin Minis to our first 100 subscribers on YouTube. So anyone that subscribes to us, before we get that first 100, we're going to pick a subscriber and we're going to send 3 of these people a set of 5 Goblin Minis. Very high qualidad. Mucho good. So, with that being the final announcement, all right, guys. And back to me. Okay, so last we left off in a situation that was pretty dire. So, at the beginning of last session, Foxner, he was hearing a very unique set of notes on the wind that belonged to the Mearsong Stag that called to him, knowing that his patron, Waviebo, had spoken into his ears many times over the past year to go and check out this stag, and that if he could obtain its antlers, he would possibly, we'll still see, possibly create an instrument that was legendary. So, as Foxner went into the forest, he did eventually come face to face with this Mearsong Stag, and emerged victorious at the cost of his good friend and partner, Lepsy. But after making it back to town, nearly getting his face stomped in by a great limp Skiri, making it laugh a little too hard, and then escaping, he made it back just in time for the other terrible things to happen. Kroll, he had a decent time at a party until he got drugged and taken back to the hotel. Then things got a little bit weird. A ghost tried to invade him, all this good stuff. Zakin had a very interesting watch. He saw a few things here and there. Kroll getting escorted by the bard Viore while passed out. Virkin had also a very interesting time. He mostly spent his time before the serious meeting just contemplating what was to come. Eventually, the meeting of the Wickerkin and the rest of the factions that were potentially set up to join them occurred at around midnight, after slowly everyone arriving one by one. As this meeting progressed, it looked like they were expecting some kind of a symbol of whether they would join with them or go against them. And as they started to uncover who had joined and who had decided not to, an explosion interrupted the meeting from a grenade by none other than Zakin Bombast, who had been controlled by the cursed ring he had found after having an altercation with Ignilpa at the temple. A force came through it, took control of him, and forced him to throw a grenade upon himself and his companions, and then eventually throw a grenade on the meeting house where the Wicker people were. Interrupting this meeting started an immediate combat where the spirits of Moringa came up from the ground, several of them, and started a humongous engagement with all the members of the meeting. Sombra Mineros turned invisible and took off in a hurry, and pretty much everyone else started fighting. As the battle wore on, several people proved to be pretty decent in combat, but ultimately a few fell. Tuga Jr., the legendary mercenary and member of the Nine Nines, fell to the blade of Kadric, Kroll, and
I didn't do
Foxner.
Anything. What?
By their powers combined, they killed
him.
But he killed Tuga first. And finally, the lady with the biggest bounty in all of Archeolono, Feminibus Kelt, the leader of the Wickerkin, was also slain by her own sister, betraying her in a moment that she could have helped her. After this occurred, her and Resto had a falling out, and he left abruptly. After Vesiva followed quickly behind him, the combat slowly started to come to a standstill as the agents of Moringa left, seemingly with their plan having been completed. And as we come back to where you guys are, the last embers of this combat is still inching forward. You can see what looks like on the battlefield several wicker creatures that are still in the area. You can see 5 that are still up. You can see what looks like a few guards and a few members of the factions that are trying to shoot arrows and things at them. But as you see a few people struggling against them, it looks like they're about to start attacking some of the things, some of the houses within the town. You can see what looks like several strands of wind start to develop and form in a gust-like pattern past each of these Wickerkin, and behind them, some creature that seems to appear made out of a green wind in a tornado, dust devil-like fashion that's spinning. But you can see that it has some humanoid features despite this rotating body of wind. Seeing this, you recognize the pattern to this wind belonging to the top mercenary of Archeolono, Amredi Vasilu. And you see as he starts engaging his creatures that he can apparently summon against these Wickerkin, holding them down and keeping them in place, and just letting them go at each other so no one else gets harmed in this interaction. During this time, several of the houses surrounding this large, massive battle were evacuated previously by Cloma Scorpion guards, meaning that a majority of the area is empty, but it looks like the embers of this battle are starting to move beyond the contained area as people try to flee it. So, next up, you know what we got to do? We got to do a luck roll. Yep. At the start of our sessions, right before we start playing, we always like to do a luck roll. This is going to be basically how we determine who has advantage on their first roll of the night. If a critical is rolled, all the players have advantage on their first roll of the night. Otherwise, whoever gets the highest number gets advantage. And I think the reigning champ might still be John.
Yeah.
Yep.
3 times this one. 3.
Yep. All right.
This is my Vaxildan dice.
I want you to roll one so bad.
I also love how your character's name is Zakan, and we all just call you Zach.
I know. I accepted it. I just accepted it after it just never took.
What'd you roll? You're a dick. Don't even say it. I know you win.
What'd you get?
I got a 6.
Oh, okay. What'd you get?
Got an 18.
Ooh, E.
Wow.
What'd you get?
9.
Oh.
An 11.
Hey.
So, not me.
Zach and playing bombast.
Catching up.
Zach and
You're right. We're actually our time.
bombast. All right. So.
I really wanted to be. I saw the 18. I was going to be like, 19. But then I was like, nah.
You guys can see what is a little
So
bit of the
close.
steam coming from across the skewering ports, which are the skewering large cinderwood stalks that hang up out of the beach outside of the ports of Meadowwhip that burn the seawater that provides steam that comes across and leaves a briny smell in the air.
Real quick, DM, did we ever say that we grabbed Vaminimus's head?
We said we don't believe so.
We said
No.
we were.
We said we were going to. We needed to do that.
No, but as things are where they are, you are still right pretty close to things. You can go ahead and give me a perception check as you're going to grab this, as you see most of the combatants have moved away.
Okay. Good thing I don't have advantage. Oh, that's a really bad roll, too. That's an 11.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
A 9.
Zach, and where are you right now?
I'm actually around. I mean, I was facing on a street that I was facing towards one of the blown out sides of the building before.
Gotcha. Yeah, you can see as Virkin looks like he wasn't here for a second. It looks like he ran around a corner, but then you can see him coming back, and you can see that his vision looks like it's pointed towards Viminibus's head. You can make a perception check for me as well, seeing as how you're outside. You two guys are inside with Zuir.
That's a 19.
A 19.
So where? Get up, so where?
Right, no, what? Where?
What?
Not yet.
As you approach the head,
He needs to know.
and you can see as he grabs it, what are you guys up to?
Has it settled down like we're at?
A little bit. You can still hear what is like strikes and some kind of a skirmish going on
How
outside.
far from where we're at?
Is that
It's outside, so
that
it's probably like maybe 50 feet, 60 feet. You're hearing grunts of like Wickerman still like...
Still at 50.
Is that Wickerman still knocked outside?
There is no Wickerman
I mean, not
outside.
Wickerman, but
He's not there.
he's not there either?
Mm-hmm. All the spirit entities are gone. You can see as they all left.
Okay.
Well, you think we should go back outside?
Yeah.
Should we go back to the house?
Well,
We should have regrouped with everybody. Or let's see if anybody's outside. All right. We're going to go outside and
Oh, wait,
You guys do a
stealthily.
Zuir.
I have him.
Oh, you have him?
And we're going to see if we can locate Zakin and Virkin.
Okay,
Alright.
gotcha.
We should probably dispose of him first.
What do you want to do with them?
I don't know. Why don't you go get everyone? I'm gonna get this guy over to our place. I don't know. What should we do with him?
I don't know. I don't want to leave you alone. Last time I
Do we
found you,
just
you
wake
were-
him up here, or should we do it somewhere else? 'Cause there's dagger hearts out
You
there.
guys can hear what sounds like, and you notice this too, several thistle whistles in the air, and you can hear what seems like footsteps that are quickly approaching towards your direction as you see Virkin grab this head in your periphery. You notice what looks like far up ahead, what looks like, coming from the south side of where you guys are. You can see what looks like Sombra Mineros, along with what looks like 10 different Cloma Scorpions. And you can see what looks like he's shouting, and he says, "There is a great crime committed tonight. We need to make sure to arrest anyone that was involved in this matter. Find anyone that looks like they just had a scuffle, and you arrest them now!" And you watch as he just all the guards are just like listening to him, like starting to run
Dashing
into this area.
Towards Virkin.
You guys hear that yell and this whistle, this booming voice as it goes off.
All right, time to go. I'm running away.
Yes. That's what I'm getting out of here.
Okay.
Assuming
Stealthily
Virkin's in the
to my
middle of the
house.
house, I'm running towards him. That's, if I remember right, it was like basically that's kitty corner to
Yep.
where these guys were.
You guys can either make...
Is the sword on the ground as I exit?
Yes.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Gotcha. As you pick it up, you can see as it squawks. Hey! What are you doing with me? Don't you touch me there! You watch as it tries to flap away from you.
I have some weird. Knock it off. Come on.
You're gonna see as it just like leaves you and just like it's gonna try and go out the door.
I'm gonna try to grab him then.
Yeah, I'm grappling.
Because you have Zuir. I'm gonna say no. You have to stay with us. We have Zuir. He's knocked out. He's not himself
Make
right
an
now.
athletics check.
Okay. Ooh, that's a crit.
You watch as this thing goes to fly forward, you watch as Foxter just jumps up and just like grabs it by its foot and then just grabs and yanks its whole body down and just like has it. This thing's like half his height. This thing's like a foot and like 3-4 inches tall. Foxter's like 3 feet tall.
Do you want me to get that, buddy?
I got him. Let's go. We got a book. We got
All right,
get out
let's
of here.
go. Start running out the door with the fox and the bird.
All right. Are you guys trying to get away quickly, or are you trying to move stealthily and quietly?
Stealthily.
Either's an option.
Quickly.
Quickly?
Quickly?
Well, I mean, half and half. Because I want to make sure that they don't...
So normal?
You're gonna be walking, just like regular.
No.
What I mean is we're going to peek out first, make sure that the coast is clear, and then we're going to book it.
Book it.
Well, from what I understand, Sombro's coming from like one direction with the platoon.
Yeah.
Opposite direction, in fact.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
going
definitely
just
going
opposite
to be the
direction.
opposite
Yeah,
direction,
gotcha.
but I'm going to
So-
make sure the coast is clear, that he doesn't see me come out.
For sure. For
All
sure.
right,
know what I
go-
mean?
all right, gotcha. Yeah, as you turn your head, you don't see anyone, but you did hear him. You don't see, but you did hear.
So we're going the opposite way then.
Put
Absolutely.
this in your bag.
All right. So quickly or stealthily then?
Now we're just going quickly.
All right. So give me a dex check.
I don't know that answer. Oh no, yeah. I'm definitely going to make sure I also grab the ring that Kadric had.
Gotcha. Yeah, you were able to grab it.
You're gonna be like Thanos with the Infinity Stones. I've got 2 of them.
I got 2 of them now, dude. I'm twice as strong.
That's a 5.
Oh yeah, inevitable 5.
All right, so as you see these people coming up behind you with your excellent stealth, you notice, or excellent perception, you see these people before they see you. You're able to dive into what is like the undestroyed portion of the house. Let Birkin be made aware of like, hey, there's a situation, and you guys have pretty much got to make a move like right now. It's either right now you move or you get seen. But in the midst of this, you did see where Sombra Moneros was. As you ran into the house, you saw down another alleyway, and that alleyway that you had seen, you saw as Elder Tuga was taking out and slashing through another couple members of the Swordsmen of Snidigan as he was running that way. He's like several hundred feet away at this point.
And he's running away from us currently?
Yeah, absolutely. Like if Sombra is coming from directly at you, Tuga was clearly running at a diagonal angle away.
In the direction he's running, is there anything that like
The beach.
notable beach?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Sombra's coming from south. He's like going southwest.
There's nothing to do there. We can't stop him.
No, I'm not. Yeah, you see me as like I'm scorched all over. It's like, yeah, I'm not fighting that right now.
All right, so what are you guys doing?
Sneak.
We gotta get the fuck out of here.
We gotta get the fuck out of here.
I don't.
There's like a door that's still on its hinges.
Yeah.
The rest, everything to the right of the door is exploding.
Yeah.
I mean,
You guys sneakily or you guys moving quickly? These guys are going to be on you fast.
My Wicker Step ability. That's long rest.
What?
Proficiency mod times per
yeah,
long rest. And I've already done it once. The one on the beach counted, right?
No.
No. I can step away like 30 feet, but
Can you take me with you, or am I on my own?
no. We can
You
just run.
should probably do that.
I'm staying with you. Let's just run.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Quickly or quietly?
Quickly.
I'm okay at being quiet, are you?
I could be quiet.
All right, try to be quiet.
Never be quiet.
I start doing my own theme music.
That's pretty good.
So let's see how fast they approach. Okay.
Yes.
Good.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Not too fast. All right. Now let's see how much attention they're paying.
A billion.
No.
A billion.
Yes.
What'd you guys get?
I got a 15.
I got an 18.
Gotcha. As you guys open that back door and you start to head the opposite direction of where they're going so you can get a nice circle around, you, with your high perception from earlier, notice what looks like Tuga is still in your periphery running. You can see that as he gets to the edge of where he's at, this is probably like, you're looking down alleyways, you would have to guesstimate this is probably like 300 feet from you by now. Like as you just made that move, he kept running, right? Jeez. But you see, like popping down, like boom, quickly in front of him, what looks like a flash that has what looks like several tendrils of greenish energy that just seems to swirl around into a tornado-like pattern. And you see what looks like Vasilu in front of him.
And Ready looks like he's trying to take him down.
Yeah, you can see what looks like they're about to square up.
Yes. I'm gonna tell you that. Like, Ready's trying to take on Tuga right now. We can't leave him.
As this happens, you see what looks like several arrows fly towards Tuga. You can't even see from where. Just you see as he like dodges one and a couple hit at him, and you watch as Amredi puts a finger towards him, and as he does so, you can see as Tuga, like, you can see what looks like green energy surround around him, but you can see that he breaks out of it. It like starts to hold for a second, and then it just breaks. And you can see as he moves towards Vasilu, and he starts to swipe, and you can see that his hand goes straight through what Vasilu has there. And you can just see as what looks like another bolt of green goes towards him right in the head and hits him. And just a laugh, and you can see what looks like Vasilu's on top of a rooftop. And then you see more arrows just go towards him, a couple landing true.
We can go that way if you want.
We know how strong he is.
Here's the thing. If that Tuga gets away...
As you guys are sitting here pondering, you're hearing footsteps. If you don't keep moving, you're going to be making another check.
We're moving.
Yeah, we're moving.
Towards the beach.
You're moving that direction?
In the direction of Tuga.
You're moving. Okay, gotcha. That means that if you move that direction, you're going to be crossing the view of potential guards. there are people that are walking towards this way that are coming up from the south north. And you guys are at you either need to keep going away from them, or you're going to have to take such a long route that you're going to have virtually no engagement. So you either run past them being smart, or you don't engage. But you need to make the decision quickly.
I'm gonna follow you.
Yeah, we're gonna try and bypass Sombro.
Okay, gotcha. All right, as you guys are actively moving past them, I will have them make one more perception check against your guys' average, which would have been a 16, 15, 18, 17, 17 rounded up.
17 now.
All right, gotcha. These guys do have a +6 to perception, so they're not bad at this. I won't roll this one, just in case. As you guys are able to duck in between portions of like destroyed wickerkin with your guys' small form, like, you know, a little bit more lithe than a human, and you're able to just keep looking over to pace yourselves as you see different guards passing and their viewpoints turning. Eventually you're able to just like bob and weave between the different houses past the last set of guards that are moving in tandem all past each other in like an 80-foot row. And it took a second, and you can see that in this time, it looks like Tuga and Vasilu, it looks like they're starting to exchange more blows. You can see what looks like Tuga, from where he was, he's now on top of the roof with Vasilu, and you can see what looks like another person that's up there with them, and you can see as arrows are flying towards him. All right, so you guys can make a roll for Vasilu. I will make a roll for Tuga. Let's see what's going to happen here.
Not this one.
We both roll and we take the higher?
Nope.
It's a 7.
So,
I rolled a 17.
as you see this going on in the background, you can see as what looks like Sombra, you know, getting into the area, and you can see as he's like yelling at a few people, like it's clear that his guards have seen someone, maybe one of the guys that was a part of the factions that was on the outskirts, and you can hear that they're yelling at people. You could see as Elder Tuga, you notice that he starts to fight against Amredi, and you can see as an arrow goes to hit him, that he dodges out of the way of it, and as he does so, he whips what looks like his beard around. You can see as it wraps around Amredi Vasilu, and you're going to see as he just strikes at him several times in a row. You're going to see as he chucks him off of this roof, and it looks like as he chucks him off of this roof, you're going to see what looks like a few more arrows fly towards him, and you're going to see as Elder Tuga looks like he's jumping off the roof. And you can see that as he jumps down off the roof, that he goes down to the ground. You guys can make a dex check as this is happening. Let's see if you can get anywhere close enough to doing anything.
Not good.
An 18.
An 18. Let's see how fast Tuga works. What was yours?
Mine was a 6.
All right, so a 13. A 13. You see what looks like... This is not the right music for this.
I see musical notes floating on the wind.
As you guys are approaching, going from 300 feet to 250 feet to 200 feet past all the guards, and then getting to 180 feet, then to 150 feet, you can see as Tuga jumps down off of this building. You guys are 150 feet away. Roll initiative.
Oh my god, that's worse.
23.
Not me.
I can't beat a 23.
Yeah, I can't beat 23.
No, neither? Okay,
No.
Gotcha. You see...
22 is my high.
Same.
Okay, so you see as Tuga gets down towards the ground, as he does so, you're going to see as he's going to try to strike at Amredi, what looks like 4 times. Hit. Hit.
Oh my gosh.
Hit. Hit. You can see that he hits him 3 times, and it looks like Amredi tries to cast something. You can see that it creates like a barrier for a second, and that it just breaks through, and as it does, he passes out, and then he gets hit 1 more time.
But he's unconscious.
Yeah.
I can't even get within range, dude.
You guys are 150 feet away.
Yeah, as I say, 150 is really far.
You see what looks like, what do you call it? Someone jump down from the ledge, and you can see that as they jump down, you're going to watch as they wave their hand towards Amready, and you're gonna see as he like gets up, and you're gonna see as a few wounds close on his body, as he just like like is breathing again, and you can see what looks like a Robothosos that lands on the ground and takes a couple shots towards Tuga's way. Hitting one, missing the other. No. You watch as Tuga, it looks like one's gonna hit. You're gonna see as he goes to dodge out of the way, grabs the arrow, and you're gonna see as he's going to strike at Amready at the end of that turn. And he's going to hit him again. You watch as he passes out one more time. Your guy's turn.
We have to do it because he knows the cruel.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna move 30 feet, and I'm gonna make some components and cast a spell.
Gotcha.
And let me double check. So when we do our bloodline focus, that does nothing to attack spells, right?
Only,
No.
yeah, no. Yep, what are you
Okay.
trying to do?
I mean, if it's an attack roll, it still gives the +5.
No,
That's what I'm asking.
Oh,
If I
yeah,
have to
yeah,
make
you
an
can get a
attack-
plus, yeah, you get a +5 to attack rolls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a spell attack against him then.
Okay, gotcha. Tuga?
Yes.
All right, make it. What are you doing, Zach?
I'm going to. I literally have nothing that could get in range, really. Well, okay, I have one thing. Yeah, I'm going to move 35 feet closer,
Okay,
and then I'm going to cast some verbal and somatic components.
okay.
I need Tuga to make a wisdom save.
From 150?
Yeah, I'm now 115 from him.
Gotcha. Wisdom save?
Wisdom save.
Gotcha. So, you're going to see that as it looks like it tags him, you're going to see as his veins pop, you're going to see he's going to try again. Ooh. Cocked, buddy. That was close. Plus, let me pull him up.
Or 150.
If it was a 3, maybe.
Who knows?
That's a 9. I think he's going to beat your things, but let's double check.
Yeah,
14.
Plus
14.
That's the number.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Okay. Owl. I was gonna see if.
Oh,
Owl
I was
would-
super wrong. That is a 18.
Yeah,
Yeah, sorry.
I was like,
sorry.
wisdom only being
Sorry,
plus that?
sorry. Yeah. My bad.
I was like, yeah, it had to be like a 3.
Yeah.
with bloodline focus.
Any half damage or anything, Colin? No?
I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure it's a safe suck. Safe
22 is the number, Tyler.
Safe sucks.
27.
27, gotcha.
No, 26.
He already used that. And yeah, let's make you say if this is. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, he is out of his reaction. So yes, this hits him.
Okay. It was guiding bolt.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
There we go.
Oh, that's good damage. That is 20 points of radiant damage.
20 points. Gotcha. At the end of your turn, you're going to see as he strikes at Vasilu again.
He's gonna die.
That's a hit. You're going to watch as he boom, and you watch as Vasilu like coughs up blood one more time.
Next attack roll against him has advantage.
I'm gonna need it because I can maybe save. I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm in range next turn.
I'm assuming it's back to us. It's just him, right?
No,
Unless he's
so,
doing things.
Tuga,
All the archers and then
Right.
other things.
yeah, it is actually Tuga's go. You're going to see as he looks up at you guys, seeing that he just got shot in the back, and you're going to see as he looks at Aropo, and you're going to see as he looks at Amready at the ground, and you're going to see as he's going to look at you guys, and you're going to see as he's going to shout as he grabs Amready off the ground and slings him over his shoulder. Says, "Anyone chases me, his head comes off his body." And you watch as he starts running. Pretty fast. And you can see that he has like a hand on Amredy's
He's
head.
he's going like into the water, right?
Yeah, he's running out.
Yeah, I can't even follow him in the water. So, the most I could move.
You see as
is,
Aropo like puts down his bow as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't get. I'm assuming I can't. Catch
He
down.
just moved. Just a second.
If it's more than 35 feet, I can't do anything.
He just moved 90 feet away.
I can't do anything either.
No, I can't do anything.
You guys can see that as you're like contemplating this, as a few seconds pass, that he moves another like 90 feet. It looks like he's moving like pretty quickly actually. This dude's got some steps. He's moving like faster than Nizar moved. You can see as
I'm gonna go meet up with the rope at least.
you see as Aropo like nods at you, and just you can see that as he does so, he just says, "Not here.
No.
Let's meet up somewhere else."
We have a place. It's in Little Snittigan. I don't know if you want to get out of here, though.
I'll be in touch. You watch as he just starts to leave.
Yep.
Damn.
You guys are able to get away back to the house. Yeah.
Just carrying Zuir through
Just
the
carrying
streets.
Zuir. You head back up the same road that Mario had come in previously, like 30 minutes ago. Like, just,
I know the
like,
way.
Go back down.
I do too, buddy.
We've been here for like a week.
Them luck rolls, huh? Jeez. Yeah. As you guys make it back to your place, feeling the, a little bit more calm than what it was outside, but seeing the battle scars that you left upstairs, and just, you do not see, as you guys are walking back up, the body of Viore.
A hole in the roof.
There's no hole in the roof.
Yeah, there is. My Wicker Man. When I first summoned a Wicker Man outside my body, he busted through the
Yeah,
roof.
you did like put a hole in the roof, like above the front door that you haven't noticed. But in the full moonlight now, like it's like you're looking, you're just like, oh, there's like.
Oh, this is nice. Allows the moon to come in.
Who put the skylight in?
I don't know. You didn't do it?
Someone's been remodeling around here.
Yeah. Huh. Hey, where did that one dude go? Who would take a half-splitting body?
Jeez.
People are weird.
Well, isn't he from that faction, the Moringa people?
Oh, yeah, Ike's.
Or was he from the Wicker?
Ike's. He was from Ike's, and then he was a Moringa.
Yeah, he was the Moringa guy.
Wow.
They must have some way to retrieve these people that help them somehow. Well,
Anyways, once we were down on a thing, on a pour a mug of ale, put it next to him. Pour me a mug of ale.
and I'm gonna put his bird on top of his shoulder.
You watch as the bird, as it gets unclasped in its mouth, that I'm assuming you were holding so it could travel. It just says to you guys, ugh, the place smells weird.
Would you rather be dead?
Shrugs its shoulders.
Yeah.
You're not even really alive.
So you don't eat crackers?
It looks at you, and then it just sees the moonlight in that sky roof, and you watch as it. Make a check.
Natural 20.
You watch as it just grabs this thing, just like right as it's about to leave, like just snatches it out of the air and slams it right back down on the table.
Now, how many rooms do we have in here?
I think you guys have 4.
Okay, so
No, you have 6. You have 6.
Okay,
Yes.
so I would have a room, or am I sharing with somebody?
You could have your own.
I mean, yeah, right now it doesn't really matter because we're not an open tavern.
Yeah. I'm not.
Because I'm gonna go get the antlers.
Hit Zuir.
Yeah. Not hard, but just. Come on. Hey, come on.
You can see as he wakes up.
I'm gonna put my antlers in my room,
Okay, yeah, you do.
so that way I stash them away.
You can see as he gets up, just like looks at you.
Hey.
You're gonna see as he.
I'll point to the drink.
You're gonna see as he points to the parrot and then just points to his shoulder.
Release him.
Gotcha. As the parrot goes onto his shoulder, you can see that he looks at you, looks at the drink, lifts it up. You see his parrot takes a sip. You can see that he just waits a little bit. You can see that he starts drinking it.
What's up, buddy? Rough night.
You can see that he draws a dagger out, and you can see that he just stabs into your table, and then starts dragging it down. Then he stabs into your table again, drags it across.
Oh, hold on, wait, hold on.
He doesn't hold on. You can see that he's got an H going. It's starting to be an A,
Yeah,
and then an N.
I had a pen and paper.
No, you don't. Did you say pen and paper?
Whatever, inkwell.
Okay, all right. Yes, you
Quill.
did. Yeah, yes. You get so you subtract a DM inspiration. All right.
Since when has anyone in our party ever bought ink and paper?
That's what I was.
Mine's the only
that's-
person.
They gave it to me. The,
Okay,
the,
yeah.
the messenger did.
Crackers, maybe.
He writes thanks. You can see that
Like
he
it writes
slams
notes,
his
like little
ale,
notes for
and then you can see that as he
all
does
time.
so, he puts 30 silver down, and he goes to get up.
Oh. Can we?
As you go to say anything, like the parrot instantly like retorts and says, "Don't presume to command a captain." And you watch as he starts to keep walking out.
All right. I'm gonna walk back out and. Hey, remember, we saved you.
Yeah, he already paid us for it.
Oh, okay.
Well, he paid me
As
for
you
it.
know, as long as you know,
Shitty sum.
we're on your side. We are not trying to hurt you.
Nope, I'll remember it.
Yeah, you're just talking to the back of him. He doesn't acknowledge you at all as he keeps walking away, just like.
What a rude.
That's
Captain.
fine. Whatever.
He might have to go potty. I know that
It
happens
was
when
30
you get
silver
knocked
for the
down.
beer.
Well, I think I should get a little of that.
What? I carried him. I'm the one that
held
pulled
on
him.
to the bird.
Yeah, the bird. Fuck the bird.
He liked
Here's
that
5
bird.
silver.
You see as Arleg throws up in the corner, and is, like
Oh,
waking
shit.
up. Like, oh, do I get anything for watching the bar? Who threw up?
Yeah, I'd give you a silver for watching the bar, but then a silver to clean up the bar that you just threw up over. There we go. We're even.
See as he slowly nods off again.
Yeah, good night.
Zakin and Virkin. As you guys see Aropo start taking off, you can see what looks like some of the guards are starting to fan out a little bit more. We'll keep that same perception check. You can hear, it looks like they're starting to fan out, maybe possibly like starting to come this way, hearing that loud yell from Tuga.
Let's get out of here. We need to regroup. Figure out what the hell we're gonna do next.
Yeah, and start slinking through town back to the tavern.
Once we get like a decent enough distance, I'm definitely gonna can you bash me up a little bit? It hurts a lot.
Yeah, I'll do it when we get back.
Roll initiative. No, as you guys make your way through the darkness of town, it seems a little bit too still as you're starting to hear less and less guard shouts and voices after that huge altercation. Yeah, Zach, and after all that just happened, yeah, how are you feeling being taken control of and seeing some of the full force of the Wicker and Moringa interacting?
A little conflicted. Because one, Zakin is very against the Wicker gaining any kind of power. And with the Moringa being an opposing force, he's questioning whether or not making an enemy of them is the best move right now. He's also a little self-aware of that. He understands that he was given a tempting offer from her too, and that might be clouding his judgment a bit. But he can't help but feel like there might be something more he should think before the next move is made.
As you guys make it back to the tavern, no issues. You don't run into any guards. That same stealth check persists. And as you make it back, you can see what looks like, Kroll and Virkin, Kroll and Foxner downstairs right now. And you can see what looks like Arleg passed out on the floor, a little bit of throw up next to him. 2 mugs of ale on the table. Foxner, it looks like he was literally just at the front door, having just turned back in and gone inside. And you can see as Kroll is kind of just sitting at the table, you can see what looks like a piece of paper is out. And as you're looking, you can see what looks like a T, an H, and an A is carved into the table. And then on this piece of paper, it says thanks.
Why is the table partially carved up? You know what? I don't really know if
You
I
can see
care right now.
Zakin looks horrible. He looks like he's been like blasted a couple times with some things.
Yeah.
Boiled. A little boiled.
You need to go and relax. You
Yeah,
want
why
a drink?
don't we all sit down?
Yes. Yes.
Let's get him a drink.
Yes.
Yep, nope, there's already drinks on the table.
Excellent. Take ale.
You know what we need? We need some entertainment.
No.
I'm gonna start playing.
How about we wait?
Let's just... can you patch me up real quick?
Oh, yeah.
How far are we like from where all the other stuff was like happening?
Probably like at this point, like 600, 700 feet.
Okay. Okay. So
We're far enough.
Yeah.
We're far enough that we don't have to like make it look like we've been doing stuff here all night.
I'm gonna go ahead and sit on the floor, like on the floor, leaned against a wall, just like.
Yeah, same. I'm just staring up through the hole. Just like... We're gonna have to fix that too. Fuck.
I'm gonna say too, just like totally nonchalantly, as if nothing even happened tonight. I'm gonna be like, it'd be cool if this was the full moon bar, and we had a glass ceiling.
I like it.
We're 1/12 of the way there anyways. Just need to make a bigger hole.
That's a come up with the money for that, right? There's no other bars like that here. There's not even very much glass here.
Right.
It does have quite an appeal to it.
We
now
could
that
steal
you
some
think
from
of it.
the Heslior temple. We're gonna go fuck their shit up anyways. They got nice colored glass.
So what the fuck happened?
Everything went right and wrong.
What did happen?
I got taken over by Moringa, and then I convinced her that I would help her after I saw her throw a grenade. Felt pretty good.
You convinced her? Or did she convince you?
Maybe a little bit of both. It was more I convinced her and then she offered the temptation, is what it felt like.
Because I saw you out there. You seemed to be enjoying yourself.
I felt far more powerful than I'd ever felt before. It's hard to resist that. I think I understand a little bit of what you've been going through.
It is a very tempting thing. I know.
It is.
Been there.
It unfortunately suits me too.
Right? Yeah. The anger, the rage, it feels people.
Just the power.
You guys, Virkin, actually, you are the only one that notices something different about Foxner. There's no Lepsy.
Where's Lepsy?
I mean, he's always, it's like, invisible.
He'll pop out any moment to say some witty shit, probably.
He's not
He
here.
actually,
What? How do you know?
I have a story that I have to tell you guys about Lepsy.
Fuck.
Oh,
He's a hero. He died saving me. I was drawn to a creature, a mythical creature that was told by Waviebo to go and seek the most beautiful,
yeah, the beer song stack, buddy. We all know about it.
the songs that this really put out. He told me that I had to, in order to absorb its power or to capture the power, I had to kill this creature.
The Mearsong stack.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
you got the antlers, right?
What did it look like?
This
Crazy.
had mirrors and things that it would shoot out of it. It had so many different like colors, and it had an aura of like creatures that were kind of like flowing around it for some. It was really something bizarre. Never seen anything like it. It would then shoot off these pieces of shards of glass, or they were mirror-like, that turned into creatures that were fighting me. This battle I had to go through to take this creature down was one that ended our poor friend's life. Just right at the last minute, he saved my life, and I was able we were able to kill this creature.
Yeah.
I was rewarded. I do have its antlers upstairs, but there's no way to pay for the price of Lepsy now.
You guys also did see that he played a song that made some of the spirits stop what they were doing. If you remember when the fight went on, you saw as he played a new song that interacted with them.
There's something really strange about how these mirror things seem to be deeply connected with spirits.
There is some sort of connection between them.
Well, did you see anything interesting happen with the mirror song that you saw before you killed it?
The shards of these creatures would be able to come out of any reflection that was available, that was around.
So you wouldn't have fought this thing by yourself?
No,
With Lepsy.
Lepsy helped, and it was something Waviable has been telling me to go and do this for a very long time, and I was so weak, and there was no way I could have. I've just recently have felt the power and the strength and the courage and the confidence to actually finally go out and attempt to do it, and I was successful. I'm saddened that I had to take out this creature, and I hope that this was not the last one.
Is that why you were all messed up when you got back?
It was.
I'd like to be there with you for the next one, but for now,
Good job.
Lepsy was a revenant. I think we owe him a toast.
Absolutely, I agree.
And
I agree.
to all of our fallen comrades.
To Lepsy, small in stature, large in heart,
Quick in wit.
the best of us, truly.
May it rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Chug it and smash it on the ground.
As you guys clink glasses and smash it, you hear what is a knock on the door.
Come on in.
You can see what looks like Lano. And you can see that Lano, you can see he has what looks like a shoulder bag across his shoulder. And you can hear as he's moving, you hear clink, 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 like hitting around in here. And you can see that he just says, I don't know what you did, but Panskaw said to get my nappy ass up and to give you this. And you watch as he just puts this on the ground, and you watch as he starts to leave.
I'll get up and go over and grab it.
As you grab this, you can see what looks like a coin, a lot of coin. You can see what looks like a lot of silver and what looks like about 10 vials of holy water.
Sweet.
What is
I'm going to
this?
take half of those holy vials.
No, I have it back.
Okay. I can't be there.
Oh, you try to get it from me? What are you doing?
Why are you being that way?
Huh? Oh, well, I mean,
He's upset about us taking Nelty's stash.
well, I mean, just, I mean, I'm the one that saved his life, so,
So yours.
What?
This is an interesting time. To
Right, yeah, isn't it?
become,
Yeah, well, I mean, ever since everyone else has gone off on their own adventures and doing their own things themselves.
How was yours, by the way? You got pretty drunk at that party.
No, I didn't.
No?
No, I actually thought I was going to be really safe there, and, I happened to not, but...
The party that's held by people who are.
Yeah, how did you get into the bed?
Right, yeah, I was
What are
dragged.
you talking about?
Hey, I saw him walk off with Viore.
No, I didn't walk off before you already. He dragged me.
You were kind of on your feet.
Sure. Anyways. Yeah.
Wait, you went unwillingly.
Yuri dragged you. He's like
Yeah, he drugged me.
this big.
Right.
Oh, he drugged you.
Yep. Most likely.
How do you know it was him?
Who else could it have been?
I
He
wasn't
was trying to shove a ghost in my mouth.
I wasn't there. I'm asking how you know it was him. Did he give you a drink?
Yep. But anyways.
You're lucky that's all that happened.
Right. We're all lucky that all that
He was trying to shove a ghost in your mouth?
Yep.
Back up. What happened?
Right.
Yeah,
That's literally
this
just
is-
Yeah,
what
you can
happened.
see what looks like the banister at the top of the stairs is like ruined, and you can see what looks like you know, a little bit of what looks like scars and markings from what looks like might be a little bit of, you know, some damage on the outside frame of the first door that's at the top of the stairwell.
So what had happened, I had just fought the mirror
place
stag.
fixed up.
The mirror song stag. I'm coming in with my antlers, and as I'm going up the stairs, there he is laying down, making out with this thing, and I'm like, what is going on here? Then I realized he's not making out. It's an actual spirit that was trying to enter his body. I said, oh no, that's not happening. I let him have it. I let him have it. Just enough for him to get up. I had to use my healing power. He woke up.
Are you separating it all?
Yeah, all the vials.
Oh, gotcha.
He got up. He was able to split him in half, and we come back. There's no body.
Yeah, we already had him. Yeah, he's dead.
He split him in half. But we left when we come
we've
back.
seen him do that before.
But why isn't the body here? We come
Yeah, it
back,
is a little weird that the body's not here.
and
But
the body
whatever.
is gone.
I don't know.
It means the Moringa cleaned up after themselves.
Probably.
So they know where we're at.
I mean, we weren't exactly.
Well, they always know where we're at.
Well,
Jeez, we need
Well,
to tighten
of
up
course they
security
always-
around
look
here.
at my arm. Yeah, they're probably pretty.
Yeah, they know. They know. They know.
I actually don't know if they do know. Resto and Veseva, but none of the others, I believe.
They're not on good terms now.
Well, I mean,
I
what's her
believe-
fuck?
I
Rosa
think I'm
Velcroft.
still on good terms.
But the real question is, we need to figure out where to, and I pull out the head of the minibus, how we're going to coin this.
That is.
It's 25 gold right here, guys.
But who wanted to pay for that? Wasn't
I
that?
mean, Coma Scorpia, but obviously you're
As
not
long as
going
we're
to-
following Cole's logic, that's my 25 gold because I killed her.
Did you kill her?
Yes.
I thought her sister killed her.
How about we settle that there's
Pretty
no
sure that I
logic
crushed
where
her
we're
body
going
into
to
nothingness.
Wow.
start fighting over coin? This feels like a kind of a petty thing.
I thought.
Oh yeah, no, it's totally petty.
I thought it was Sombros that was paying
So
this.
yeah, let's not.
No, it's a bounty from.
Well, this is just like not just take coin and just.
According,
well, it's
isn't
mine now.
Sombros part of that
I
organization?
don't even know what you're talking about. But
I
okay.
mean, he's called a scorpion, but according to the flyer, which I have here,
How much is in here?
we can collect that at
0 until you split it.
Forum de Cloma
Yeah, how much is in here?
It looks like
So
as
is
Cole
that-
hands it out to all of you, you get 30 silver apiece.
What? Nice.
Forum de Cloma Scorpia.
Is that within
correct?
this town?
For the bounty, Forum de Cloma Scorpia.
Is that in this town?
No, that's in Cloma Scorpion.
No, yeah.
So we gotta go to
3 gold.
Clone Scorpion and
30 silver.
get the
30
bounty.
silver.
I mean, we could probably, if Sombra wasn't in charge here, probably get the bounty here. But you're not exactly going to coin the head of his ally.
I mean, it says on the flyer, collect in Cloma Scorpia, and they have flyers here.
Short, do you want to have to make it super obvious that you are against him?
This is what I'm saying. If it
You
wasn't
know
us-
that bounty sniping is a big thing. If someone finds out you have this and you go to travel there, you're a target.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, mum's the word, yeah.
I don't know what
I
you're
mean,
talking about.
everyone saw us do it.
Also,
have no idea
speaking
what
of
you're
that,
I'm saying is the less know the better.
we tried to protect you, but
What do you mean?
I mean, you helped to kill Tuga,
Yeah,
and the other Tuga knows.
I mean, he fought the other Tuga.
Yeah, the other Tuga got away.
Yeah. Yeah, I would be more worried about him because he actually tried to attack him than me killing the other one. Because when I did, he said, "Wow, piece of shit, worthless." I mean, it really looked like he did not care at all.
I'm not saying that he does, but you don't think the 9-9s will care about one of their strong, powerful members being killed?
I think they would.
I'd imagine they would.
I think that very soon we're gonna have to leave the island
I'm
and
pretty sure that the 9-9s, would be very upset that, their actions and plans here, just in general with the Wicker, were foiled. So, I mean, regardless,
and now they have someone to take it out on.
right, all of us.
So yeah, we need to move fast, is what I believe Yurkin is trying to say.
Right, it's a good thing we have all this gold now.
Silver.
It's not
silver.
It's not a lot. At least not enough.
I mean,
But-
it's quite a bit.
We've made, well, the goal...
You know, a ship's like 1,000. Like, yeah, it's really
1,000 silver.
Yeah, like an okay ship. Like a ship you guys would want, probably be like 2,000 maybe.
It would be bigger than the one we have already.
We can get a
right?
dinghy.
What you have right now is not a
We
ship.
need to find
It's
the...
just a little
like
boat,
a
like a
boat.
little river boat.
Like
Yeah,
a
I think it was like
river
50
boat.
silver.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah.
What we need to find out is what exactly we need to do in order to get Hargia to pay out on the deal. We just, in essence, delivered a big part of dealing with the Wicker. They're not obviously dealt with, but cutting off their strongest leader at the time, that's not.
Oh, you're talking about the magistrate.
the Magus. Yes.
Looks like we're gonna have to go to Columbus Scorpio, aren't we?
Eventually. But for
Eventually,
now, we
but-
should let him know.
Probably sooner than later.
We gotta worry
Oh,
about
yeah.
this lighthouse thing that we have to go
Well, I mean,
to.
are we doing the Lighthouse thing now, or are we?
Well, aren't we supposed to meet
Cobb
somebody
is there.
in
We're
the
definitely
morning?
getting him out.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure how. I don't know.
No, but we have someone scoping it out. Aren't we
do.
supposed to meet
Yeah.
somebody there in the morning?
Tomorrow, yeah, we need to
Yeah,
meet
Pebble
Pebble.
Whipple's doing it.
Pebblicker.
Whatever.
So should we just get some rest tonight?
Let's
We definitely need to take a rest.
Yeah. So how you guys all feeling? You guys feeling spry to go save our brother?
I think we need to pause for a second and get our wits about us. We have a lot on our plate. There's no questioning that. We have to deal with this lighthouse thing. From there, we need to know what we're going to do, because we could go to Columbus Scorpio and take care of this bounty. We could go back to Twin Tier and take care of things. There are other pressing matters as well, such as I know where the heart is
Like the heart?
of Moringa.
Ipsum Moringa.
Yes, that is what the Wicker wants.
What are they planning on? Do you know what they're going to do with it?
Well, if my vision stands true, they're going to resurrect the monitor.
The Canadian monitor.
Ignatian monitor.
Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, that can't happen. That took someone who ascended to godhood to kill.
It's in an adit.
Fucking know it. We need to.
So-
we need to search all of these edits.
So
Here's the problem is that like when and if we ever did go to take care of it, you could get taken over, and then you guys could be fighting for it, and then yeah, a whole bunch of bad stuff.
That's why we need to figure out what we're going to do, huh?
Right. So you'll probably have to send somebody to go do it. Someone trustworthy. Because I wouldn't want that jazz.
I mean, I don't think that we saw what we were capable of doing last time. You know how much it's going to cost to hire someone that's just as strong as us to work their way through an
I
adit.
understand, but do you really trust that you're going to be able to not do what she wants?
Yes.
Yeah?
I know what I want now. My vision's clear. That being said, I think we need to take a vote on what our next move is after the lighthouse. I think that we need to go and get McGee.
Do you know where he is?
I agree.
I could find where he is, I'm sure.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think we need to get McGee and go on an adit hunt.
He
That's
has my
my vote.
map.
I agree. I am with you on this one.
Yes, I would say we need to go save our brother. First thing. Second thing, save McGee.
So you're in agreement then?
Yeah.
All right.
I think we all are.
I think it's pretty pressing that we figure this out before they do. I don't think they know exactly where it is yet. But in my vision, it was Veseva that grabbed the heart.
So she is.
That's the one that's dead. Or no, that's the one that's alive, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yes.
It all started with these. Starting to get kind of convoluted.
You sound like you're very vexed.
Wow, yeah. But anyways, yeah, so how about but really guys, we really need to trust each other like a little bit more here. You know what I mean? Like if we got some shit going on, let's be a little bit more open about it and not try to hide things. Because, you know, I am literally here to protect you. Like, that's my whole thing. Is make sure that we all get out alive. I think it gets more complicated as we keep trying to split ways and keep secrets from each other or keep things. And I feel like it's starting to... It literally erupted into a giant sea weird monster creature battle in the middle of Metal Whip.
I have no secrets.
I'm just saying, moving forward.
This is fair sentiment.
You know, let the past be the past. But whenever we need help, we should reach out to each other for help and not try to burden ourselves with it. Let me help. Let me be your shoulders, is what I'm saying.
I would say.
Look at these.
These are way better at carrying things.
Than these. Let me carry your shit.
Oh, I'll
Oh,
always
trust
ask
me,
you.
I'm the second strongest here.
But there was
No, you're not.
last night. Today I had to go on my
I don't
own.
think you're thinking of the right
Bygones are
strength.
bygones.
I had to do it. This was
Yeah,
something
whatever. I
my
think I am.
God was wanted me to do.
No, I feel it.
And
Like I said.
you could have actually probably perished just from the song.
But only for an hour at a time.
I have my ways.
Well, I think we should be more open moving forward.
But aren't we also... Never mind.
No, what? Say it. Say it out. Let's get it out there.
I'm pretty sure that we were already told that Faulkner had to do this on his own.
Yeah, no, I know. We could have helped him in...
I agree that we
Ways.
should all help each other. But I also understand that there are things that we will have to do
by ourselves.
ourselves.
No, I get it. But that doesn't mean we have to go in alone. We know people that can cast magical spells to help out with things. We have abilities. We can help each other in ways even when they're alone.
Fair enough.
That's
I guess all
true.
we can say is we'll try to make a better effort to rely on each other more. Yes? Fair?
Fair.
I agree.
Now, I don't know about you, but I really would like to go to sleep now. I feel terrible still. And just kind of want to have a moment to myself, so, you know. I'm going to go
I've already cleaned my
upstairs and go into clearly Nilty's room. This is mine.
Yeah, I also want to go and reflect on the killing of that beast.
Did you want one holy water?
I don't care.
I mean, do you want one, two?
It's probably good at least
I don't know how many
everyone
we
have
have.
one.
Yeah,
We
I
got
would-
10.
If you
We
have
have 10.
Well, they had 6 previously. Now
I
you got
have
2 more.
I have the water
I have 10.
skins.
How many do you want? Everything else is going to go to him.
Yeah, because I have water skins with holy water, so I don't
Right.
need any.
I can just say if you guys want to take a few, I already have 8. I am good.
Right.
But I will take extra, so I'm not going to complain.
Right now, I know you got a whole bunch. I just... Oh, God.
Didn't
I guess I'll
Don't
take
know
2.
where I can.
All right, 2.
I can't hold much more.
All right, now? All right. So then I will keep 2, so that's 4, so there's 6.
Excellent.
As you guys all go off into your separate rooms, finding a little bit of peace in the quiet, as you know, a little bit tipsy from a little bit of toasting, but yeah, it has been a long, long day for most of you.
Before I, really, pass out, I'm going to go down and grab him, go find him a room and throw him in
Gotcha.
bed.
Yeah.
And I'm also gonna just double check our traps, make sure that everything's good, so just in case.
I'm going to stay downstairs.
As you go to rearrange traps again, go to give me a survival check.
I'm just watching him as I'm staying
You can
downstairs.
see as he resets some ball bearings, you know what I mean? Puts a hunting trap back over the under the door, right at the front of it. You know, a couple random things here. Put some ball bearings on a single step. Going upstairs.
Yep.
That's a 2.
I just don't say anything.
Foxter's swaying a little bit. He also looks like maybe he took a beating today. You could, like, he might have had a concussion at some point. Like, maybe that Beer Song Stag tried to ram him. Like, you can see that he's just moving around. It's just like, yeah, that's good. And it just like turns around and just like goes back upstairs.
Nice.
I made it worse. Just all like drunk, you're like, all right. That looks good, right?
As drunken people do.
Right? That looks good, right?
Wonderful.
Roll deception.
6.
You're looking at it, Mirkin's like, it's you can tell that he doesn't think it looks truly good.
Well, you can at least be honest. God! I just throw him upstairs.
After he's gone, I'm gonna fix the traps.
Give me a survival check. That's funny.
That's
A 2?
Please be low.
No, it's a 25.
As you
When
go
your
about
survival gets so jacked.
actually hiding these traps all over, yeah, you do a pretty good job at making sure that they're concealed properly this time.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not a 25. It's a 21.
Oh, never mind. They're still in plain sight. They're concealed. Yeah.
It's a +4. I had it as a +8, which I was wrong.
Right.
So, no one's keeping any watches or anything. It sounds like.
I am.
Everyone's. Oh, you are going to keep the first, or just watch in general. Or maybe you just get to choose who keeps watch next. Now that you're doing
Yeah, I'll
first.
keep the first watch, and then I'll just wake someone up, I guess.
All right, gotcha. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Using Owl, too. Using Willow.
Yeah. Give me it with advantage.
24.
You have an owl hole.
No, I'm sorry. God, I keep adding wrong. 22.
22, gotcha. As you are listening outside and just, sitting here a little bit in the dark looking up through that moon, not really hearing much, not really seeing much, but it is very still, it is very quiet. As you are sitting there, you just kind of begin to drift over the events of the day and all the things that happened. And parts of that meeting come back into your mind. What parts do you reflect over?
I think... I don't even think that this was said during the session, but I think that a few things that I would distinctly remember is as the portal opened, I think I would remember seeing Resto's face as he pulled me through. I think I would remember mostly faces, honestly, I think is what I would remember. Like, I think I would remember seeing Sombra as I was pulled through and seeing him, like, for the first time sitting there. And then I would just be trying to kind of go over all the faces of everyone that I saw in that circle as they were voting. And I think the biggest thing that I would be wondering is, like, I feel a little bit of, like, frustration towards Zakin for, like, the meeting going the way it did because of that. But at the same time, realizing that happening at that time probably was a very good thing for me. And so, thinking on that as well.
And your night slowly drifts, and your watch comes to an end. Who do you wake up?
I think that I will go and wake up Zakin, actually.
Gotcha. The only thing that you notice throughout the night is Cloma scorpions pacing around the area.
Okay.
That's it. Pretty much all you see. And you see them clear as day. Yeah. You would also see what's a couple swordsmen of Snidigan that are kind of out as well. It seems like with your high perception, it looks like they're trying to stay out of the viewpoint of those Cloma scorpions. But you can see, like, as you're watching, it looks like they're heading back towards that area.
Okay.
but that's all you notice.
Okay, interesting.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Who are you choosing?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get Foxner up, or not Foxner, I'm sorry, Zachin. And I'm just gonna, as I wake you up, I'm just gonna say, I think that we should still keep watch tonight with all that's happened.
I would say especially so. Good idea.
Be careful. There actually are good traps down there now. Don't set one off.
Take your word for it. I'll do my best. Head downstairs. Keeping a close eye out.
It's just flour on the stairs.
Make an investigation check. Let's see if you notice him.
No. It's a natural 2. It's an 8.
Oh no.
As you
They're
walk,
too well.
as you walk down the stairs, make a dexterity save.
Ooh, that's actually good. That's an 18.
You feel your foot as you're looking around for these traps land, and you can feel as it hits an uneven spot in the surface, and as it starts to roll out beneath you, and you grab the stairwell, and it's like, oh, and you slowly roll that ball bearing you feel back. You just keep walking back down the stairs. It's like that stair. Okay, skip that one next time.
Eddie's actually really well hit. Why didn't you tell me exactly what they were?
Fuck, must be tired.
Well, whatever.
All right, go and give me a perception check. See if anything happens.
I'm definitely going to be like keeping an ear out for anything, but I'm actually, wow, that's really good. That's a 20. As I'm sitting there, I'm going to pull out from my little hidden pocket space both of the Moringa rings. I'm just going to kind of be like staring at them as I am kind of mulling them over. They seem like they're identical copies of each other.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. There's like slight differences in some wear and tear, but nothing that's like distinctively like these are separate different things. It looks like they were probably made of similar make, maybe just been under different circumstances a time or two here and there based on who had it.
And as I kind of mull them over, I think on the power that I experienced and what it could mean, but also understanding that this is not exactly a group that I might be able to even necessarily agree with their practices. And I kind of sort of out loud mumbling, but directly ask, it's like, what is it you want? I want to understand.
Make a religion check.
Oh, good. God damn it. That's a 10.
As you're thinking there, like just mulling over, what some possible motives could be for this. You don't gain any connection here, but your mind does track, to something. Clearly, this lady, Linkira, she was willing to get her husband involved in all this. So, there may not be any connection with your deity, but on the ground level, there's a lot more to learn about her. As you are asleep, or not asleep, yeah, you fall asleep. You stop keeping watch. All you see some more Clomoscorpion guards as well. And you see what looks like as you peek out the door every now and then, what looks like just a rat that runs across your periphery. Thought of Dallin comes to your mind. Maybe he's getting you some info.
I'm going to approach the rat.
You're gonna go outside?
Just for a little bit, yeah.
Gotcha.
Are there any, peeking around, are there any Clone Scorpion guards I'm seeing in
Not
the
at the
open?
moment.
No, I'll step outside then for a bit.
Alright, gotcha. I'm assuming you're gonna follow it?
I am.
Gotcha. Yeah, you can see that eventually it looks like it does head towards what looks like the temple.
I will make over there. I'm definitely going to be careful in how I'm going to be moving about, trying to not catch Clone Scorpions.
Alright. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
Not good. 5. Or 7.
As you come around a corner, you come face to face with what looks like 2 guards that you just didn't hear. I'm going to see as they both point spears at you and say, "What are you doing out this time?" You have business in these streets in Little Snittigan.
I live in the Little Snittigan.
They start looking you over and like looking at how like badly injured you look, and you watch as like one goes to turn towards the other. Go ahead and give me another perception check as you see as he goes to whisper.
20.
A 20. All right, I'm not even gonna roll stealth, like, because he's not gonna get that high. Well, yeah, let's just see. You're gonna see what looks like he leans back and whispers to the other guard, who then like looks at you, and you can see as this guy reaches behind his back, and you can see as he pulls out manacles, and you can see as he looks at you and just says, "What happened to you tonight?"
Got in, fortunately, in a scuffle. Dagger hearts.
You watch as they like each look at each other and just look at you. Make a deception check.
That's cocked. That's good. That's still not bad. 16.
Gotcha.
15. Sorry, -1.
You see as they look at each other and then look at you and just says, "We've been told to bring anyone in that looks like they've been in a scuffle." You watch as they throw the manacles at the ground, and you watch as the one that hasn't spoken yet, that was whispered to, says, "If we put them on, it's going to hurt."
Brad, bring in the who. What's going on? I'm gonna pick them up. Yeah, as I like put them on. Oh, I don't know if I want to do this. I'm gonna. As I'm kind of like putting them on, I'm going to try and like put them on a way where it's like I maybe like jank them a little bit to make them not so easily on.
Okay, go ahead and give me, I will say, a sleight of hand check.
Oh, 10.
Roll initiative. 12
I lose.
plus
Natural
3,
one.
15. As they see you, like, you know, putting them on, you see as the spears, you know, they raise back up a little bit. And you can see that as you're looking at them, that you try to, like, put it on, but try not to do it all the way. And you can see as the spears lower once again, and then you watch as the man that, what do you call it, said that this is going to hurt. You watch as he goes to move at you, but you watch as the other one, like, just raises his hands and just says, "Do not make him repeat himself. Tight." Do you... It looks like they're both holding things. It is your turn, but their spears are both trained on you. They're right next to you, by the way. What do you do? It's your turn. Both of them are adjacent to you. They're not flanking, but they are, adjacent to you each.
Don't do things alone, guys. We'll try, okay?
I know, right?
Dude, you know how many people?
No. Keep it going. Keep it going. What are you doing?
Please just do this.
Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, I'll just like, all right, and I'll tighten them up.
Gotcha. All right. As they start dragging you, it looks like towards the south side
I
of town.
can walk. I'm going to come with you. All right. Don't need to drag me.
Make a luck roll. This is the only thing that and I won't tell you what you need to hit either.
Probably not an 8.
I'll tell you it's higher than that.
Yeah, I figured.
Dude, if they bring you to Sombra, you're gonna be dead.
I know.
So,
Wait, what time is it?
Yeah. That's why I feel a little okay with
We're
going.
asleep. It doesn't
That
matter.
was your luck roll, dude.
We are asleep currently,
That's true.
and no one's on watch.
Speaking of, you guys roll initiative.
Yes.
They're gonna throw him in with Dibbles right now. It's all right.
Who knows? Dibbles is being transported.
Yeah.
Oh,
tomorrow morning,
Tomorrow morning, they're getting ready for it. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
as you get outside the compound of Cloma Scorpia, going back up through these familiar gates, I don't know if Zakin has been inside yet.
I'm not.
Seeing the gates that you lost saw Virkin go through, it's a big compound. They have a very large stable. You can see what looks like claw mustangs that are sitting in there. You can see what looks like about 10 in your periphery. Looks like a large training grounds. Looks like a rather large estate mansion, and what looks like, their communal building, probably where business is handled. You can see just far off, about 60, 70 feet outside the compound, down the way, you can see what looks like the Thosos Guide Services building as well. As you are entering in through this familiar off-white, columned, outside exterior, grand stairway entering up into this building, you're taking back what looks like to from where the front portion is. You go to the right. You can see what looks like to the left a couple of guards that are in front of a doorway, and you can see that it looks like it's in front of not a doorway, what looks like a descending stairwell, and you can see that's probably where the jail might be. And they're not taking you there; they're taking you past this. You can see that they're taking you past and towards what looks like the back. You can see that they open a door, and you can see what looks like a long table. And you notice what looks like Amredi Vasilu and Sombra Moneros that are sitting down and chatting. And you can see that as the door opens, Vasilu notices you, and that one of the guards walks in as it closes. You can hear what sounds like a little bit of mumbles, and then you can see as the door opens, and they invite you in. And Sombra says, "So, want to tell me what your involvement was there?" The guard has left. It's just you, him, and Vasilu. Vasilu gives you a look, like of be cautious.
My involvement was initially just wanting to understand and know more, but then unfortunately, when I pull out one of those rings of Moringa, someone had a different idea of what I would be doing. Not something of my choice, to be honest. And as an example, I hold the ring by 2 fingers and just let go.
They see as it sticks to your finger. Like, what the hell? Yeah, you see as Vasilu just shakes his head and just says, you picked up a curse.
I did. Unfortunately, I won't have the chance to possibly remove it for some time.
Some curses require different circumstances to remove. It's not simply things that abstract can interact with. It needs to be circumstances in place. I imagine with what you have and it being some kind of former Ixilvorian entity of some kind, I assume that a ritual of some kind will need to be done in conjunction.
Something like that was explained to me by someone who's a bit more familiar with Moringa, but unfortunately that will have to wait until someone of clerical power can actually assist me. Unfortunately, I'm stuck with this. I go and pocket it again. So until that is dealt with, I'm at a disadvantage with him, unfortunately. I look at Sombra, it's like, I'm sure you saw I did not look normal in that situation.
You did not.
I just wanted to watch. That's all.
I'll let you know. There are a lot of people that are going to be angry at you now. Myself, personally, I could have taken relief in the situation. I always have another option.
You seem like the person who doesn't get himself tied down.
But some stand to gain much.
I agree.
I know Wuda was very much looking into that.
Yes, unfortunately she was not dealt with, too. We've had a rough time with her, I'm sure you're aware.
I've heard some things. An altercation in Twin Tier. Nothing confirmed, though.
Nothing that...
It's hard to miss out when a mayor gets captured.
That's true.
Or town clerk, I should say.
Aspirations for a mayor, but Unfortunately, here we are.
You watch as he's looking you over and just says, "So, is there anything you've learned new about Moringa that would be useful in putting a stop to these interactions in the town?"
We are aware that they have a location to the north. My compatriots and I are intending on scouting it out and possibly dealing with it tomorrow. Depending on how well we understand the situation. We currently have a lot of interest in dealing with that. They stole one of my brothers. So, they are not exactly a friend, as you can imagine, all things considered.
You watch as Amready gets up and looks at Sombra and just says, "It has been far enough of this tonight. You know, I'm beat, look at him, he's beat. I don't think we need any more questioning. If you have anything else you need, you can contact either of us in the morning." You watch as Sombra kind of looks at him a little surprised and just says, "It's all words for someone that can't even do his duty. Weren't you supposed to bring in one of the 9/9s? And you watch as Vasily looks at him and you and just says, "To you, you will not hear that." And you watch as he grabs you by the collar and says, "Fuck you, Sombra," and starts walking out.
Yeah, I'd go with him. Not even arguing with him.
He grabbed you. You don't have a choice.
I will kind of walking out, kind of smirking, just it was good to meet you, Summer.
Yeah, you can see that he doesn't say anything at that as the door opens. See as the guards nod at Basilu. You can see as one of them says, "Wind Viper, Wind Viper."
Anyone want to do something about these?
You watch as neither of them answer you, and then Vasily looks at them, and they're like, I'm trying to be the first one to get the key. See that you take it off.
Oh, Vasily. Not every clone scorpions is, polite as you guys seems.
I'm not too polite. You're just, no one's paying me to come after you.
That's fair.
As he starts to escort you out of the area, he just says, "I noticed when I came up, you and Virkin at least trying to attempt to help me. And so I just want to say thank you formally, and that, even though things were not successful in your attempt, you attempted at the very least. The gesture is appreciated. So, in a very simple term, I owe you one."
I'm only sorry that we couldn't do more, but I hope that we can build a better friendship as things go forward.
He looks pretty rough. You can tell he's barely has, he maybe just kind of like what Virkin could do. He just got enough to get up, but he needs to rest.
Looks like we both need to get some rest. Big days tomorrow.
I was planning on helping, but that fight took a lot out of me.
I believe you've done enough. You tried to take on some... I only know how to describe that thing as a monster.
Well, don't get caught this time on the way back. You watch as he says, "This is the last of what I got, honestly." Yeah, you have Cat's Grace. You have advantage on your dex checks.
Nice. Thank you.
Time to go find the wreckage.
Yeah.
Now that I've got advantage.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna go do that because that's what it came out for. Yeah, and I'm gonna make my way, around to near the temple.
Okay, gotcha. Go ahead and make a stealth check then.
Well, that's actually good. That's a 23.
Gotcha. That is pretty good. Yeah, as you start moving, you're moving pretty quick and you're moving pretty stealthily. You wait till the bridge, it looks like there's no one going across, and you're able to just duck under the edge of it. As you go past the Bill's Mill, back heading up towards Little Snit again, heading around Warmoss, just to keep on the outskirts once again. Getting up there, you make it, eventually up towards that familiar area, the temple. But yeah, as you get here, you're not seeing any movement or anything. Looks pretty still.
around. I'm not seeing any rats about the area moving about. I'll make my way up to like a shutter of like one of the where I know Dallman's section of the orphanage was.
Gotcha. As you make your way close, you can feel what seems like your periphery leave, and you can see what is that mirror in the basement. Make a wisdom save.
Fuck. No.
You, Foxner, hear a knock on your door.
Who is it?
I feeling a little bit better. I was looking around and Zakin's door's open, so I went downstairs and he's not there.
You can see Arleg is at your door.
Zakin's missing? Oh no. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go pick up everybody. Hey, Zakin's gone.
What do you mean?
We said we were gonna tell each other if we were gonna leave or do anything, and the door's wide open. He's gone.
Sounds like a him problem now. I'm going back to bed.
No, we need to go do something. We need to go find him.
Make a charisma save.
That's so much worse. Is that 13?
Gotcha.
12? Sorry, I was good.
That's so. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go ahead and start searching for him.
He's probably just going out for a piss or something. He'll be back.
Why would he do that?
I don't know. Why do any of you guys go out in the middle of the night for no reason?
Why did you go out in the night?
I literally was going to a party I was invited to.
That's not what I'm talking about.
What do you mean?
You know what I'm talking about.
There was literally a party that I got invited to yet again.
I don't want to hear this bullshit when you do it too. And I walk away.
I did it one time.
I walk away.
One time.
I'm going with you.
All right. So I want to see if I can see any of his footsteps or anything that can tell me which way he went.
As you guys go outside, you can see what looks like Zakin walking towards you.
Zakin.
Yeah, you come to, and you're in front of the house.
Where have you been?
Last you saw, you were looking at the temple. It's been like 20 minutes since then.
We should go inside, I'll tell you. At least what I can.
And come down. Oh, hey, look it.
Oh, okay. We were
Look at
worried.
it. I went up for a piss, like I said. You guys were all worried about him.
Yes, he was missing.
Let's get inside, come on. I'll go in, as we get inside, I'll tell you everything that happened. Leading up to where I lost consciousness and I apparently woke up here near the temple.
So before you stepped here, the last thing you remember was being at the temple.
Good, I need to go to the temple anyways.
What time of day is it?
It's about 4 a.m. It's like an hour left on your watch.
Yeah.
Like this all happened in a really by now it's probably 4:30. Like maybe there would be another 30 minutes left on your watch.
Oh.
Sun's gonna rise probably like an hour and a half.
Gotcha.
We still got 4 more hours to sleep.
Yeah. Is it super duper important? I mean, it was pretty important, but
That sensation I felt, did it feel like a familiar effect of Moringa somehow?
Yeah, I mean certainly. Like your vision was pulled towards that mirror, and then nothing.
I don't think I'm allowed near the temple at the moment, guys.
All right, well, I'm sorry to do this, but Foxna, give me the manacles.
Yeah, no, you're not doing
I
that.
have manacles.
I don't trust you.
I don't trust you.
If I have manacles, then yeah.
you do weird shit too. Should we tie you up too?
Do I lose consciousness and not remember what happened?
Well, I
I
don't.
remember it was near the temple. We're not near it now.
I mean,
Fuck this, and I'm gonna go stay in a tavern. Not staying in the same house as him.
this is the shit that I'm talking about. What tavern?
I'm gonna go to the Voyager.
No, you're not. You're lying to me.
I'm telling the truth.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck ever.
Just
I'm
go
going
to
back to
sleep.
bed.
I'll finish the watch. I'll wake you guys up when it's your turn.
No, I actually kind of I'm gonna go with Veerkid So we still use the buddy system.
All right, that's fair.
You stay with him.
Okay.
Come on.
Our legs with you as well. Yeah, our legs will stay.
And you probably want to, before you go, you want to patch him up a bit. He looks a bit rough.
Winslow's also at the Voyager. Arleg
I already
says.
patched him up after his fight.
Did you?
Yeah. Because I
forgot about that.
I was like at 1.
And your guys, what do you call it? You paid for 2 weeks at the Voyager.
Yeah.
So the person that was staying in your room is dead. So you guys, yeah, Tuga's not there anymore. So
Oh, wow.
It works out perfectly.
Yeah. I was actually being serious about going on a fight.
as you guys make your way over there, yeah, it's 9:14, guys. So as you guys go back into the house, and as you guys head towards the Voyager, yeah, there's really it's about 5 a.m. in the morning. Arleg offers to take the next watch for you guys, and about at 5 a.m. is when you guys get to the Voyager as well. Get your weapons taken by Brayov once again. It's dead inside at this time, but yeah, you're able to get to your familiar room and finally relax.
Nice.
So, 3 luck rolls. All right, let's see how things go. First, let's see how the weapons go. Colin, roll it.
That's a 19.
Okay. Second, first things first. Let's see how Bairn's distraction goes.
Go ahead, buddy. A 20, a crit. Yeah. Well, a 2.
Okay. Baruch and Ali. Let's see how their performance goes. That would have helped a lot. But we'll see. 7.
He's way too spooked.
Okay. So, we are going to take a break. But when we come back, we will resolve how the situations in the night, from the dismantling and breaking of the weapons cache to the assassination and freeing of Dibbles, resolves. So, thanks, guys.
Thanks,
we'll be right
guys.
back.
Thanks.
And welcome back, and thank you for still joining us here at Lucky 20. Where we last left off, Virkin and Kroll went down to the Ned and Voyager to finish the rest of their rest, as well as Zakin and Foxner staying where they were. And what transpires next, none of the characters here actually see, but this is the events as follows that they are very concerned about. So, as we look over Diunum's crafting at the armory, what we see is 2 figures enter in rather quickly. There's a scuffle on the inside where these 2 figures quickly deal with some kind of a guard that's there and take them out. As this guard is knocked unconscious, but not dead, they move towards the back of this room. They can see what looks like a few preemptive measures to try to keep people out that they quickly dispose of, as these are both very stealthy and quick-handed thieves. As they get back there, they see what is a large room filled with all sorts of finely made and newly made weaponry. They start getting to work, pulling out the equipment they had been given and proceeding to deal a great deal of damage to a lot of this weaponry within about the hour to 2 hours they have before sunset. And we will roll to determine of all the weapons how much they actually destroy. And we will roll this with advantage because of how high they did on their luck roll. So I'm going to roll 2 D100s.
Wow.
Half. Just under half of all the weapons are destroyed. before anyone catches wind of what is going on here. And they're able to slip away into the night with ease, making someone's initial, whatever purchase of weaponry this was, cut in half and clearly going to take more time once again. You also don't see what is an angry Diunum yelling at the top of his lungs when he enters his workshop that day. As Bairn and the hired mercenaries, Haug and the Solonians that are with him, attempt to put up a distraction to try and stop a change of guards from taking place, they fail pretty miserably as the guards tell them to stop their funny business as they try to stage what looks like a fake fight for the guards to put out, and the guards see right through this. After they see right through this, they immediately head quickly back to the compound of where the Clomascorpion ambassador, Sombra Mineros, lies sleeping. As Sombra Mineros lies sleeping, yeah. So, they didn't have a good luck roll to get in here, but these guys are very stealthy and very good at what they do. So, in this instance, I'm going to give them a check against probably, I would say there's got to be at least 3 to 4 sets of eyes that are probably keeping a watch around Sombra's chambers at any given night. So, I will have you guys, you roll for Barug's stealth, you roll for Ali's stealth. Barug has a plus 12, Ali has a plus 9, but they both gain a 10 on top of this. So that's a plus 22 and a plus 19. Right? But I'm dealing with one guy that has a plus 11. So that'll be this one, just to make the stakes higher. Ooh, that's horrible.
Yeah, me neither.
What do you guys got?
28.
26.
Wow, you guys. You don't? No, because you have a 27. You tie them. I thought you had a 28 and you beat them. But you have a 27 and you tie completely. Dude that had a plus 11 got this. This dude has a plus 7. So they tie. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. In the event of a tie, it is typically to the winner that goes. Okay. All right. So, as they get into this room, past all these different guards that are keeping watch, they see that Sombra Mineros is there. And the last factor in this decision is really just an initiative roll between these two. So, I will roll for Sombra, and then there's only really one roll that matters from them compared to him. So you can roll for Baru.
Why did you roll that one again?
It's a 2.
Ooh.
So, I don't know what his bonuses are.
That puts him at a 12, but Sombra Mineros is at a 15. As his door opens, Sombra awakes. And as he awakes, he can see what is a silhouette and light coming past his doorway, and he yells out to the guards. As he yells out to the guards, an altercation happens between the two of the Righteous Storm that have been sent here to take care of Sombra. As they are here taking care of Sombra, they can see that these guards are here. A mix of emotion rushes across their faces. Barug thinking, of things that he wants to do, but also thinking that this person here has to die. That if they let him live, it could spell disaster for this island much faster, and those he calls his crew. So, we'll see what Barug does. On 11 and up, he bounces. On a 10, he stays. Roll it, yeah, let's see.
He bounces.
Ali has the same decision to make. Let's see what he does. Go ahead, Foxner. You got it. Yeah, let's see.
All right, you rolling
Let's
for
see what he
me.
does.
Does he got a plus anything on this one?
Nope,
No.
same
Okay.
situation.
13.
A 13. Gotcha. As this bungled attempt is made, these guys, they start trying to get away. Both of them are very quick, much swifter than most of the people here. They do bust out of one of the doorways of this place, taking some hits here and there, but eventually they're able to make it out of this locale. And as you wake up, Zakin, you can see what looks like a lizard that's like sitting on your chest. Make a wisdom save. No, I'm just kidding.
Not again!
And you can see as it whispers to you in Ollie's voice, says failed on both accounts.
Zach can just head flops back on the pillow and he closes his eyes, just like, this is the worst fucking day already.
And the day is yours, guys. So, as you head to the beach, like you do most mornings, heading down there to train, let's see how good of a seminar you put on today. You can either give me a performance check or a, insight check. Whichever one you think would be better, to better learn how to train your students.
Go with insight, because at least I don't have a negative in that.
Oh, come on, dude. Performance is totally the right call.
Yeah, either way.
There's a lot on your mind this morning. And
I
you
fucking
like-
just go total ham on their ass.
Yeah.
You're doing it wrong! And fucking just rail into them.
These
children.
kids are starting to get a little bit of too much of a taste for battle. As like you can see, they're actually starting to get pretty ornery themselves. And, like you've been training them pretty decently, but they aren't prepared for anything like this. You can see as they start going guerrilla tactics. You see a few daggers fly out of hands at you, like, hey! Oh, come on, that's cocked. I was gonna say, no way. All right, yeah, you gave these kids proficiency. That's a 21 to hit you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you watch as a dagger hits you, just says that hurt, and you see as a dagger just flies into your back. You see as a kid's running away, like
Yeah. Dog chasing.
Yeah. You eventually catch up to him.
Yeah. I'm
And
never run away! Never go up by yourself! How dare you! I'm gonna drag him back into the formation.
as this goes on for several more hours, Birkin. You eventually head out of the Netted Voyager, passing by Foxer, who's on his way down, knowing that that's where Rudy is. You had seen him at the bar.
Hey,
I'm here to see Rudy, see if he's ready to head out with us later on this evening. What time do you think we should be heading out?
As soon as possible, probably. Try and get as much information as we can. I mean, we have a few things to do, but as soon as we're done with all of that, we should go.
So, okay, yeah. I'm just gonna go have a talk with Rudy, see how he's feeling, see if he needs anything.
I'm going to the orphanage.
Oh, you're going through with it then, huh?
Yeah.
Really? That's a big decision. You know, being a dad and all.
I mean, am I really gonna be a dad? Dallin basically takes care of himself as it is.
Well, he's going to look up to you for doing this.
Possibly. He's helped us a lot. I think I can offer him a better life than what he's having now.
No, I agree. We need another slave at the other place too.
Oh. Come on, man. Like, I know you guys ran a Coliseum, and you did all the things, but he's not going to be a slave.
You're right. We're going to pay him.
No, he's gonna be free to do as he wishes.
Maybe he can have the rats do the
But if he
chores.
wants to do something for money, then sure.
As long as he can help clean up.
It's actually why I want to get him. I want to have him there to help around with all my animals and everything else. I've got a lot there now. Like a
zoo.
lot. I've got like at least like 10 there.
You're right. He would be the best candidate to pretty much handle them. You're right. Well, I'm going to go talk to Rudy.
Good luck.
Enjoy. Have a good day. Be safe. Watch your back.
Watch my back. Okay.
It's dangerous out there. You never know.
Thought you were threatening me.
No, you know what we just went through last night.
As you guys awkwardly part ways, and you head towards the east, you heading towards the northwest. You eventually make your way up towards the temple, and towards the backside, you eventually reach what is the orphanage. As you knock on the door, the lady that Zakin told you about kind of creeped him out. You can see as she answers, says, "Hello there."
Hello. I know it's early, but I wanted to inquire about adopting one of your orphans. One of the kids.
You watch as she kind of like looks you up and down. She says, "No disrespect. How old are you?"
I'm plenty old.
Roll persuasion.
4.
Sorry, maybe
I'll
if
take
you...
out my coin pouch and say I'm old enough to make this. As it's now heavy.
Who did you have in mind? She opens the door more.
Dallin.
Sorry, he ran away yesterday. We haven't seen him.
He ran away. Has he ever done that before?
He does it every now and then.
Is she lying? Do I think you feel like she's lying to me?
Make an insight check.
It's a 19.
Yeah, you get the sensation that she is.
Well, perhaps he's in there hiding somewhere. I know he's a spry little guy. You know how kids can be.
Of course. Maybe somewhere I haven't checked. Because I'm so old, right? I can't possibly search for the children I look after and keep
You said
a
it,
close
not
eye
me.
on
May I
them.
come in?
I guess. Watch, she steps out of the way.
Okay. And, is it alright if I have a look around then? I could help you find him, possibly.
She says, I'll give you 10 minutes to look around, but you stay in the orphanage.
Is the temple off limits right now? I thought it was open to all.
Right now. We
Interesting.
had an incident.
An incident in the temple.
Time is ticking.
That it is. I know I'm not gonna find anything. Like, I can probably surmise what's happened. So I'm just gonna act like I'm searching. But what I will do though is I want to go look under Dallin's bed and see if there's any rats.
Gotcha. As you start looking around and you go to Dallin's bed, she's like kind of surprised a little bit. And as you go down there, yeah, you do see what looks like 3 rats that are in that hole that you previously were in yourself.
Nice.
Not but 3 nights ago?
Yeah. Yeah, not long ago at all. And knowing that she's like watching me and stuff, I'm gonna try and kind of whisper to them a little bit And I'm going to say to them, I know that they've taken Dallin. You and I can help get him back. Come with me. And as I'm under there, I'll like hold my bag open for them to crawl into it.
Make a stealth check.
12.
A 12. Okay. All right. She doesn't notice anything.
Nice.
As these rats crawl into your bag, yeah.
Yeah, and I'll stand up and I'll turn to face her, and I'll say to her, I'll start off being kind of nice. I'll be like, it's unfortunate when kids do things like this. Perhaps I'll have to have a word with someone. Get a better caretaker in here for them. If you're incapable of keeping an eye on them.
I think it's time you leave. Watch as she gestures to the door.
I'll start walking that way. Looking around as I go. What was your name?
I didn't say.
Neither did I.
Watch as she turns around. She just like goes to start closing the door as you're walking.
Okay.
She closes it.
Is there a lock on it?
You would assume so, yeah. Like from what you saw.
I'm
going
curious
in
if I hear like a...
Oh, you don't hear it? No, you don't.
Okay.
Yeah, you do hear several bolt latches, though. As you are at the beach, you can see a familiar face. Looks like the first mate of the Tarring Rakes approaches. You can see that Tarfy, nods his head at you.
Right.
When
You
are
guys
we
are
leaving?
done. Get out of here. Tell the kids to scram. How you doing? You ready?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
We're about as ready as we're ever going to be, I guess.
Let's go round them up.
Yep, let's do it.
As you make your way to the Ned and Voyager, you see Rudy at the bar. You can see that he's eaten, looks like. You can see that there's a couple, what do you call it, mugs of ale in front of him. One looks empty, the other one looks filled again. So that he's working on the second one. As you get in there, he waves at you and just says, "Hi, how's it going there?"
Oh, it's going really well, Rudy. How are you doing?
All right.
Oh, I'm glad that you're staying healthy and full. You ready for tonight?
I feel like you twisted my arm here. Kind of ruthless of you, honestly.
Wow, I thought you were interested in making coin, and this is what you're going to do, is make coin.
Yeah, that's what's happening here.
I mean, I'm interested in coin, too. I'm trying to make some coin myself.
I should have known. Lamb chops always get their contracts right.
Well, you know, in all fairness, you can be a very rich person after this.
He just like scoffs at that. Just like, well, let's get this over with, huh?
Well, we're going to be leaving a little bit later. I just wanted to make sure you were okay and ask if you needed anything before we head out.
Just looks around, just says, Not that I can think of.
Do you have a mount?
Yeah.
Do you know where I can get a mount at a reasonable price?
They have some horses there. And gazelles.
Oh, well, maybe that's where I'll go. I'm going to go there because I need a mount as well. So, but
Okay.
I'll come back for you once we're ready.
Sounds good.
And, meal's on me, and then I'll just flip, like, silver? 2 silver?
That'll definitely cover it, the
Yeah.
silver. Just Rudy catches it and just says, well, at least you treat your people right. He watches, he hands it over to the bartender and just says, you better hand me back all the change.
Then I'm gonna go to the school.
Gotcha.
Wait, or no, what's closer, the school or Meadowwood?
They're kind of equal. One's like this way, the other's that way. So they're kind of like from where you're at right now.
Because I want to go to one and then the other.
Gotcha.
I want a mountain.
Then, yeah, probably go to the school first.
Okay.
Gotcha. As you come a knocking and get past the guards, once again requesting a meeting with Gusto, it takes a little bit of time. He is currently talking with something. You can see what looks like Minister Poppenstool coming out of his office again, and he just scowls at you once again. And as you walk by, you can see as Gusto's door opens up, and he just says, "And now what?"
Good to see you two this morning, Gusto.
I needed to talk to you anyways.
I was imagining you might have some more you can tell me, my friend.
He goes over to the map, and you can see what looks like an area that looks exactly like 2 miles about east of this lighthouse. And you can see that he marks it and just says, "That is where the death matches are."
That's good to know. You said earlier that our friend was willing to testify
He
publicly.
is. Absolutely. But after last night,
Last night was interesting.
so I heard.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a seat. I'm gonna pull.
There's no normal seats in here once again.
I'll
Like
put
you're just trying to-
I'll
like
put
your
two of the
knees
small
are like-
ones together and sit on
Yeah,
them.
your knees are like at your shoulders still. But like, yeah, like just, how low? Like you're like 8 inches off the ground.
And then I get up because I'm like, he says, Gusto, why do you gotta be like this?
What's wrong with my seats?
They're short.
They're very well made.
They are.
You
They're
should be
very
thanking
well
me.
short. Anyways,
You're welcome. You could stand.
I am.
All right. Out with it.
I'm not entirely sure what the Moringa are after here, but at the very least they're opposed to the Wicker. I am interested in finding out what they're really after, and I'm curious, honestly, with you. If we can find a way to make an accord with them, is that something you're open to, or are you simply wanting to exterminate? I'm wanting to know your full position.
Personally, I would be willing to front an accord as a means to backstab them, because those bastards, they don't really deserve life anymore at this point.
That's fair.
But if it meant getting in the same room as them, certainly.
All right. Well, I'll send it around your way if maybe I can get something like that, but it seems unlikely. So, what exactly do you know about what happened last night?
Enough. Some big creatures they have.
They're able to take down a very hardy man in almost a single go, it seems, from what I've seen. And they didn't even bring one of those out. So they've got a lot left that they can clearly wager in a fight.
A couple things to tell you from after a friend opened up more. He says that he's not exactly sure what it is that they do at that lighthouse, but he's heard several people that have been in that you have to go up to go down. I don't know what they meant by that, neither did he, and I pressed him.
Up to go down. Perhaps some kind of entrance into a labyrinth at the top? Who knows?
Not sure. Lighthouse hasn't been operational for hundreds of years. At least 2.
Has it been assumed abandoned lately?
There have been stragglers that have gone through there. It's not something we really care about preserving anymore these days. Nobody's using it. We have no need to guide ships here. They know where we're at.
Fair.
And frankly, If they can't make it to our shores without a nightlight, fuck them.
I suppose that's one way to look at this. Well, if that's all, I suppose I might as well go on and get this over with, eh?
Good luck.
We're going to need it, I think. I'm gonna like be fingering
Not as much
that
as this
ring
town.
a little bit. Maybe. Be careful, though. They're everywhere.
He nods.
And
Roll initiative.
yeah. I will walk out and see and shoot. Last time I saw the light lure, he was at Warmoss.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll head there real quick.
As you go back up to the Swordsman of Snittigan, to that familiar compound, you can see what looks like a person that you haven't seen before, but just looks like one of the lower ranks that's guarding the area. Recognizes you, though, saying, you're the one that did that song. I loved it. It was all like... And he starts like trying to whistle it out a little bit, but he's fucking horrible, and he's kind of like trying to twirl his sword as he's doing it. Kind of like how you did.
Oh, you got some good skills there. But you need to practice on the tune. It's a little off, but not bad for just hearing it one time.
Thank you. Tilpus said you'd be stopping by. You have a weapon?
Yes, he blessed me with this from what I had to him.
Gotcha. I'll make sure it gets to him.
Yeah, I'm sure he's
Good
probably
second
asking.
match, too.
Yeah, if it wasn't for that sword, I would have probably not have been as good. So tell him thank you for that.
I will do.
And what do you guys have going on here today?
Kind of just waiting around. Seems like something crazy went down yesterday.
Really? Huh, interesting.
Everyone, all the top guys are here. They're having a meeting.
Oh, so there's no school today?
They just told us to fend for ourselves today, and that, that we might have something going on tonight. Why?
Oh, because I was going to try to practice.
Yeah, sorry, nothing's going on right now.
Jeez. Okay. Well, here's the sword, and if you want to go see me play later, I'll probably be at one of these taverns around here. I just don't know which one. But
okay. I'll keep that in mind.
I'm going to head out then.
Right, anyways. You can hear as he's trying to whistle that song again a little bit. Gotcha. As you are leaving the orphanage, you can see what looks like the familiar face of Olgan. You can see that he nods at you and just says, "So, today's the day,
It is.
You about ready?
I think about as ready as I can be.
Where are you meeting everyone?"
At our place, I believe.
Watches he nod and starts heading that way.
I'll go with him.
As you head that way, you can see what looks like Kroll and Tarfi from the Tarring Rakes are there. And you can see what looks like Foxner heading back towards that way as well. Coming through that door. Oh, you're going to Meadowwood. You're going to Meadowwood. As you're walking towards it, you can see what looks like Zakin leaving.
Leaving Meadowwood.
Yep.
Hey, Zakin, how was your meeting?
Went a little better. Got a location on exactly where those death mashes are for Musto.
Oh, okay. I was just heading up to Meadowwood here to see if I can get me a mount, so it would make it easier for us to travel up north, and maybe also get away if we need to.
That's not a bad idea. You know, I was thinking about heading and talking to the Light Lure, but I think I should go with you instead.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
Sure. And as we're kind of traveling back up the Meadowweb, I'm gonna have like my hand in the pocket, like fingering the circle of Moringa.
Yeah. You can see as you're doing so, Barad-dûr appears, and you can see the Eye of Sauron.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna like kind of focus on that where I felt where the curse was kind of embedded in my arm, and I'm gonna ask the question again. It's like, what is it you want? Is there nothing that we can maybe agree on?
You, as you're in this place,
The life of your friends.
Oh man.
Assholes.
you can see, you know, that alms tree of Genevieve, and it just kind of makes you think a little bit on, you know, what some of the possibilities here that she might want. Make a religion check.
That's better. That is a 15. No, sorry, 17.
17. You see what looks like a dwarfling that introduces themselves as Benny Digstick. They let you know that they have geep cells for 30 silver, that they have riding horses for 12 silver, and that they have mastiffs for 10 silver, and donkeys for 7 silver.
Horses are probably gonna be fastest. I mean,
I think the keep cells are actually fast.
And they're also saying that those prices, the geep cell's not discounted, but the horses and stuff are for you guys helping them.
yeah, I think the horses would probably be better.
How much are the horses again?
12.
Sorry?
12 silver.
That's not too bad.
Which is pretty cheap for a riding horse.
Yeah.
Normally they're like 25 to 30, something like
And
that.
is a mastiff just as fast?
Mastiff, I would be, yeah, just as fast.
Just as fast. Okay.
Wait, actually, they might be a little bit slower. I think they're like about 10 feet slower. To
I
be
think
honest.
they're a little bit slower.
Yeah.
do they attack?
Our big guys might struggle to ride a mastiff. I can't ride a mastiff.
Yeah, they're a little bit slower. They're 10 feet slower.
Are they? Then
Mastiffs.
horses. We'll just get horses in. One per horse or two per horse?
You guys also have companions, so you
Yeah,
might
we
want
are
to
going
get,
to
like,
need to
you
get
know,
like 3 horses probably.
Okay. Because Rudy won't need one, and I could probably just like ride with Rudy maybe. But no, we'll just get an extra horse if we need to.
Just get 3 horses.
All right.
We can 2x2 it.
As you are sitting there letting Foxner handle business with these guys, you can see what looks like your vision pull, and you can see what looks like the silhouette of a body, and you can see what looks like, you know, the body seems transparent, and you can see as it becomes opaque and flesh-bound once again, and then transparent, and you can see what looks like at the head, it becomes once again untransparent, and you can see what is like a brain that comes into your focal point and becomes transparent. And then you can see where a heart is that becomes a focal point and becomes transparent. And then becomes a focal point once again. And then you see what is the island of Archeolono.
You want the heart and the mind.
Only the heart remained transparent, or remained visible at the end.
What do you want to do with the heart?
You don't get any response.
Do I still feel like I have this connection?
It seems transient, possibly. It's hard to tell.
Is there something you could have in exchange for my brother?
She doesn't say anything, but you get the sensation that she doesn't care about your brother at all.
Not even if it meant an agreement between us? Maybe a relationship?
You get a feeling once again, no words, that it seems paltry, like the idea, like, find me the heart.
I released the circlet.
You begin to think, you know, if she doesn't want Cobb, why did he get taken? But then in your studies, you remember that followers have ambitions too.
I started 36 silver pieces and I set it down.
He takes it, grabs 3 horses for you guys, lets you know that they're trained, that they haven't seen combat or anything like that, So, ease them into it if you are going to do anything like that, but that they will listen to you pretty well.
All right. We'll go ahead and I'll mount one, and then it's just me and him, so I'll take the other one,
Yeah, you watch as these dwarflings, get under you and, lift you up onto the horse. And even with them, their hands all the way extended, you're just you still have to climb a little bit.
Heck yeah. Whoa, it's pretty high up here. Oh.
You're gonna take fall damage.
You're able to get on one pretty decently, with your hobgoblin size, but
You better hold on to
you're
the second one.
You're a chieftain. Oh, so you're only 4.5 feet tall, maybe 5 at max. So
You better take the second one.
Yeah, I got that.
as you guys get on the horses and ride back out of town, you can see what looks like a Robothosos that is walking down the area. You can see that as he notices you, he just says, "Good time for a meeting."
I have a moment.
Where?
I'm gonna head back to our place real quick.
He nods.
Hop on.
Yeah, got a free horse right here.
Jumps on.
Get on, Big Daddy.
As you guys ride back to your place,
He steals our horse.
you can see what is.
We need that.
He's yes, that's all I wanted from this relationship. As you guys get back to the future full moon bar, right? Is that what you said? The full
Yeah,
moon?
the full moon bar.
Yeah. You can see everyone is gathered back here once again after about 3 hours separated into different groups. You can see Thosos seeing everyone in here. It just says, well, I suppose it's not anything all of you don't already know. These people, I get the sensation that they haven't just been doing what they're doing here. There's been a few instances of possessions in Clomascorpia. And I
Recently?
choose
Or it's been happening for a while?
about the past month. I had to corroborate some information and see to it. It seems as if they have their hands on a little bit more information on certain aspects of this island than most. But I am sure to you, it is no secret. We think that they're after an added. And that's based on the things that we know of this island. There are adits that are all across it, and we suspect that what was an old adit location, there was no longer an adit here. It was in the midst of the Great Sciori Groves. We think that that location has possibly moved or shifted, and it's possible that it might have moved to the coast, intersecting possibly with that locale, the lighthouse, in some way. It's just a suspicion, but
The added moved.
they can. If someone knows how to use them.
Interesting.
I thought you would want to know, because adits can have very interesting things inside them. Right, you are. We do not know fully what it is the cavern dwarves have been up to. In fact, in Clomascorpia, we've only ever been able to crack open one adit. So, just be careful and know that whatever it is that they're up to might be a little bit more dangerous than you might be expecting.
I'm pretty sure it's terrible. Everything on this island is absolutely terrible.
Well,
You know this is my home, right?
Yeah, this is my home too.
I can
It's
probably.
pretty terrible. Granted,
I mean,
I haven't
I-
seen Cloma Scorpia yet. It just might be a different kind of terrible. But it
Yes.
sounds nice.
I have some information that you might be interested in as well. Then we're fairly certain that Tuga is the key to opening the adit. I think it's
That was
that Tuga. You know him. Tuga.
How?
How is he the key?
that one. I don't think it was any of the other ones.
If I remember right from my studies, it usually requires some kind of an abstract component. You're saying that only he can do such a thing?
I'm not sure if he's the only one, but from what we know of that, it's
I have to say, this does not make much sense to me.
okay. Fair enough.
I mean, the adits are surely older than
Tuga.
Tuga.
The Pharaoh guy left a note for him and one.
You've been to an adit?
Yes.
And there was a note for a Tuga inside the adit.
From the Pharaoh.
We happened to stumble upon it.
How old did the note seem?
Very old.
Very old. Ballpark me. Stadium me. Coliseum part. What's your best guess?
Can I make an intelligence check to remember that? Because I'm not actually sure. Memory
You
wise.
weren't there.
From what you guys told me. And I've seen the letter.
Huh?
You brought the letter
Probably
back.
like, I don't know.
Sorry.
It wouldn't surprise me if it hit the thousands.
Then you might be right.
Anywhere between 100 days up to 3 million years.
He starts chuckling.
I don't know how old, Beardy Tuga was, but I think he might have been a key. The note might have been for him.
He's definitely not the key.
There have been those that are in charge of the city that are very concerned about the 9-9's presence on this island.
Are there more than just the two? Well, now one.
Well, there's the wizard.
What do you know of their...
There was a wizard from the 9-9's here?
Mm-hmm.
Who?
From the last place?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
What do you know about the 9-9s and like what they are after?
I don't really. All I know is that my father is concerned. And as are the men that lead the nobility of the city. Apparently, the 9-9s have some kind of an interest in the opened adits in Cloma Scorpia and asked to apparently set some kind of a religious building there. And it had been consistently denied.
Interesting.
The 9-9s want to put a religious building there.
As I understand it, some kind of a sanctum or something. But the High Expality is, of course, refused.
It does. Actually kind of makes a little bit more sense. Maybe that's why there was a note from Pharaoh in the thing, because it's connected to Pharaoh. Maybe Pharaoh is one of the Craven dwarves. And he started the 9-9s.
Thank you for the information.
Yixul Tamket is not a cavern dwarf.
Oh, wow.
He is an exile of Salonius.
Oh,
He was the former Ray.
the what?
The
The
Ray
leader.
of Salonius.
The Ray? What's that?
The leader,
Oh, okay.
the king, the
Oh,
emperor.
that's pretty cool. And he formed the Nine Nines.
I don't know exactly how it came about, but I suppose so.
Well, are you saying that he's the... Oh, no, never mind. Okay, no.
This has been a very interesting conversation. Well, good luck to you, and watch out. When I found Reti on the shoreline yesterday, I thought I'd never see a man like him in that position. I don't think this is the last any of us have seen of the Tugas.
Nah, we're fine. It's gonna be okay.
Where did you find
Like
him
your
on the shoreline? Just down at the
Just
port.
past the Voyager.
Interesting. I didn't think we would ever see him again.
He said he got away.
I don't know how he pulled that off.
He has his tricks. I'm sure that even that Tuga couldn't see coming.
It's called magic.
Really?
Do you know anything about the Tugas? Like, is there a lineage of them somewhere? Like, where can you find information on them?
All I know is that their history goes back hundreds of years. From what I understand, at least 5.
You know what? I have a question. Are there female Tugas that you know of?
Not that I know of.
How do they make more Tuga?
Is this a biological question?
Hold on. Just-
When a mommy Tuga, daddy Tuga.
But have you ever cut a worm in half?
I wonder if that's
See
what
as
it
it
is.
survives?
Yeah, I wonder if that's how it is.
Oh no, is the other Tuga gonna grow a body? Oh, I guess not, because the head
Don't
was
say
destroyed.
that. I feel like it's something terrible will happen if you say that out loud.
Yeah, I wonder if they just kind of like split.
Mitosis?
I have to go. I've been hired by Sombra. Apparently, he's doubling up his guard for the foreseeable future.
A bit spooked after last night, maybe. For how things went.
For all we know, Sombra could have been involved in the attack. He disappeared rather quickly.
Seemed rather prepared.
Took no
Who
part
knows?
in it.
Maybe.
Thank you for the information.
Nods. Thank you for the help last night. Watch this start sleep.
Yeah, as soon as he's like noticed, like obviously far enough away that he's not gonna be hearing us.
As soon as he walks out the door.
mentioning addicts to other people. Don't do it.
Don't do what?
Edits are meant to be kept secret.
Oh, yeah?
And probably not give to people that we don't know if we can actually trust.
Hey, I have a question.
We have a key to it, by the way.
I don't think you didn't tell him that.
Tarfi is sitting pretty wide-eyed, just like, I'd very much be interested in discussing that.
No? We got a lot of things.
If there's an adit here, that ups the ante for us. It's possible that the Tarring Rex could stick around. Where there's an adit, there is surely material that has resonated.
We need to do one more thing before we leave.
I'm definitely interested in material and resonation and all that good fun stuff.
I figured.
One last thing.
Mm-hmm.
We need to go talk to the Vice Corps.
Why?
Well, 2 reasons. 1, we committed to delivering a message to them. And 2, as I point to the barrel in the corner of the room,
We do have a ranking member. We found the dead one.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna be real fucked up already because their dude died.
Maybe. Be a good way to maybe feel out who the new leader is.
Do we have to do that before? Like, let's just go. We gotta meet people. We got things to do. I don't think that's important.
we were supposed to deliver this message days ago.
I think that they'll be. We'll send
It'll
a
take
note.
a few seconds to stop by the dock.
You know what? It takes a few seconds for all this stuff. Okay.
We all go together.
Can you carry the barrel, please?
No.
There's no handles on it.
Tied to a horse.
Just tie it to the back of the horse.
Pretty sure that'd break the horse's
We
neck.
got some horses.
A person in a barrel is not going to break a horse's back.
Carrying other people too?
I'll ride
Which
with
we need all the horses that ride with you.
Do we have enough horses for 7 people?
7.
Rudy speaks up. I got my Gipsel. I don't need no horse.
Oh, perfect then. Could I ride with you?
Spoken for.
Oh.
Yeah, but you can ride on the horse.
Can't ride on my horse, 'cause I got a barrel on it.
Looks like you're stuck with me.
All right, let's go.
Let's make our way.
You watch as Tarvi and Olgan look at each other awkwardly, and you watch as they just like both like, I want the bat. No, you watch as they like kind of both race to the horse for a second. Let's see, Olgan. Oh no. Tarfi's in front. As you guys walk down to meet with the Vice Corps on horse, heading down that way, sitting a little bit higher up than you guys have most times. It's a pretty calm day. Not too much wind, not too much cloud coverage at all. Pretty clear. And you eventually make it towards the Voyager, that you know where the Vice Corps, most of them tend to stay and send their boats to for most of their business. As you get back into the Voyager, you had seen a couple here this morning, and you're able to easily, like, you know, from like seeing them come and go, notice where their rooms are, as are you from waking up here. And you can see what looks like a couple of them, looks like a little bit of a higher ranking up, are sitting talking by themselves with some of the men, you know, sitting around eating lunch. You can see what looks like about like 10 of them off to the side.
I'm gonna go sit at their table,
You watch as they both raise eyebrows.
and I'm just gonna look at them and say, I've got something.
Got a barrel out back for you.
I'm just gonna say, I've got something you may be interested in that I stumbled across.
Storm, why is he sitting here with us, talking to us as if he's equal to us? You watch as this fellow turns to the left and says, I couldn't tell you, Irish. You watch as he looks at you. What do you say?
I have someone you may be interested in. You're right. We're not equal. You're not on my level. And I'm gonna walk outside.
You watch as they look at each other. Just said, what does small child say?
We're in the Voyager.
Yeah.
It's pretty busy right now.
Yeah, it's mildly busy. Like, it's about a third of the way filled right now.
Okay.
At lunch.
Did you deliver the message?
No, can you help me with the barrel?
Are we bringing
I'll help
it
you with it.
inside?
Yes.
Yep, I'll help you with it.
And I'm gonna take it up to their table, and I'm gonna slide it up there.
Well,
You watch as they look at it.
hey, well, this is gonna make a huge misunderstanding. It's gonna go from them. I don't know. Hi,
I told you that I found something.
We were sent from the Snittigan people to let you guys know that they cannot supply as many med kits as they normally would.
The Meadowhead people.
Meadowhead people, sorry. I don't know. We meet so many people now. Like, it is just...
Obviously, you've been here for a while. You know the storehouse is burned.
You watch as they both look at each other and start chuckling and say, you can see that the one that was called Gorm says, oh, I think that Fergus is going to be pissed, eh? And
Not
you
our
can see-
problem. But anyways, there's your buddy. Let's go.
Have you been missing a reaver lately?
They both just look at each other and just,
Don't have to confirm. And I just kick the barrel. We found this.
you watch as they take a look and look inside, and you watch as they both, like, look at you guys, And you see as Gorm's like, where did you find this?
At his house. Do you want his dog back?
Watch they both shake their heads. I didn't even know he had a dog. You watch the other one says, I eat dogs for breakfast.
That's weird.
Without any milk.
That's just weird to bring up.
That's pretty barbaric.
That's pretty weird, yeah.
You gotta have milk when you eat dog.
You watch as Gorm speaks up again. That's Ravager Skyer. And it's Ravager, not Reaver. You watch as they nod their heads. Say thanks.
So, the last part of the message we were asked to deliver to you is there's only going to be about a third of the supply that they can manage due to the warehouses burning.
You watch as he nods, says, I don't really care about it too much. Fergus will, though. You're lucky he's not here. He would probably kill you. He's very emotional. He's a great guy.
If he wants to talk,
As long as you only ever deliver good news.
Right.
if he wants
Or
to
he's
talk,
not the
we're
captain,
open.
So I can count on you to deliver the news to Fergus then.
No, we were just told to tell them. We told them. They are them.
I'm ignoring him.
Sorry, I don't think I'm gonna... can you find someone else to babysit your child?
Right. We told them. We're good. Let's go.
If Fergus
Dinner.
wants to hear about this, he can reach out to us.
You're about what?
You guys talk a lot.
I know,
Watch as they
right?
start drinking.
Let's go. What else do we need to do? We fulfilled the obligation. Do you want to go talk to Fergus then? Will that make you feel better? Where's Fergus?
Whatever. Fuck you guys.
You watch as they both chuckle. What a mouthy kid.
Yeah, we're done here. We'll walk away.
You watch as they just kind of both start chuckling. Not the nicest dudes.
Leaving the barrel.
Probably shouldn't just go to a bar. Pretty informal.
You can see several of the dudes that are there, they seem to be just like, kind of, they look kind of like rough dudes, but you get the sense that there's, a little bit beyond that. Like, yeah, these guys might be a little bit like rough-necked and like hard-headed, but you get the sensation that this is actually probably a pretty tight-knit crew. You know what I mean? Because like the whole time you guys were over there, the eyes of those 10 dudes never left your guys' back. As you guys leave this area and start to get out of town, this is where we will call it a night. So, thank you for those of you that are watching. We appreciate all of you, and we are going to be once again starting a live Patreon on the 1st of August, and we're going to be at the Games On Expo August 5th through 7th. So come check us out there if you're in the Phoenix area. All right, guys. Thanks a lot.
Thanks for watching.
Appreciate it.
Bye.